Mass Mutual pregame show. Mass Mutual Insurance, Planning, Investments. Now, here's Christian Arcan.
Good evening, Red Sox fans, and welcome into the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. I'm Christian Arcan. Good times are rolling here for the Red Sox. A come-from-behind win last night. A one-run win, which you don't see a lot of those. They are 500 one-run games now since the All-Star break. And Roman Anthony got things going with a leadoff home run, which sounded like this.
He holds, he throws, and Anthony drives one high and deep. Sayonara! A homer for Roman. And it is 1-0 in Baltimore.
Kind of a sigh of relief right there, right? Last time playing the Baltimore Orioles, you just couldn't score runs. Runners in scoring position, couldn't scratch them across. Well, you get on the board here early. These Red Sox are very good when they score first.
Amen, Brooksy, and he was right about that. Those two games at Fenway against Baltimore, extremely frustrating from the offensive perspective. Not early in this one, anyway, as that home run, Roman Anthony, 6th of the year, his first leadoff home run, and that also makes him the youngest Red Sox player to ever hit a leadoff home run at 21 years and 104 days old. That previous record was held by the silent captain himself, Bobby Doerr, who hit one at 21 years and 116 days old. That home run, as historic as it was, gave the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. Orioles would get all their runs from Colton Cowser. He had a solo home run off Richard Fitz in the second, followed that up with a 2-run single in the third, then trailing 3-1 in the fifth. Sox got a leadoff single from Connor Wong. That got things going. Roman Anthony then singled Wong over to second, setting up Jarren Duran with 2 on and 1 out.
2-run Oriole lead in the fifth pitch. Jarren drives one high into center field. Cowser back at the warning track, at the wall. It is out of here! Cowser leapt up, couldn't get it. That's a bomb to straightaway center. Duran does carry the offense, and it is 4-3 Red Sox.
Oh, that's a big one.
Sure was. Duran's homer, his 13th of the year. A big one, as Brooksy just said, a 3-run jack, giving the Red Sox a 4-3 lead, and that makes it your play of last night's game. Brought to you by Nissan. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. Sun's out, deals up at the Nissan end-of-summer sales event. Red Sox would then hand that 4-3 lead to the bullpen. The Bernardino Fitz experiment, it worked out okay. Fitz allowed 3 runs in 4 innings, 3 walks, but the back end of the bullpen really stepping up last night. 2 scoreless innings for Steven Matz, followed by dominant outings for Garrett Whitlock and Aroldis Chapman, who nailed down his 25th save. For Chapman, he's now faced 38 straight batters without allowing a hit. He's retired 28 of 29 batters over his last 11 appearances. Red Sox win 4-3. They improved their record to 5-5 in one-run games since the All-Star break. And with the win, Fitz got the win, I should say. Sagano got the loss. A nice bounce back for the Red Sox and a much-needed one as the Yankees beat up on the Nationals 10-5 last night. Red Sox maintain their half-game lead in the standings. Mariners beat the Padres, and with the Royals, Guardians, and Rangers all losing last night, a little bit of distance created between the haves and the have-nots in the wild card race. With a win tonight, Red Sox could match their season high of 13 games over 500, and conversely, a loss tonight for the Orioles would surpass their loss total from last year, a year where they went 91-71, which is kind of hard to believe with the way the season has gone for them down in Baltimore. That brings us to tonight's pitching matchup, which is brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the best prices on tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. For the Red Sox, Lucas Giolito, making his 21st start, comes into tonight with a record of 8-2 and an ERA of 3.72. We last saw him when he gave up 3 runs in 4 2/3 innings. That was against the Yankees last week. Red Sox did win that game 6-3. Since the All-Star break, Giolito's numbers have tailed off a little bit. 7 starts. He has an ERA of 4.38. He faced the Orioles one other time this year, Game 2 of a doubleheader back on May 24th at Fenway. He had 7 scoreless innings against Trevor Rogers. The Orioles came away with the win, though, 2-1. For Baltimore, it'll be Kyle Bradish, the righty, making his 2025 debut, his first start in 14 months. You guessed it, Tommy John surgery last June. And from the start of 2023 through June of last year, Bradish had an ERA of 2.81. That was 3rd in the majors behind Tarek Skubal and Garrett Cole. He pitched 22 minor league innings on a rehab assignment, and he was drafted by the Angels back in 2018. He made his way to Baltimore as he was traded there with 3 other players for Dylan Bundy back in the 2019 offseason. First pitch tonight, scheduled for 6:35. It's brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, Boston's go-to injury attorney for over 30 years. If you've been hurt in a car or work accident, you got to get Glassman. Call all sevens at 617-777-7777. Time now for the Baseball Isn't Boring 2-Minute Grill with Rob Bradford, presented by McFarland Energy, the region's most dependable provider of home heating oil, including BioHeat, as well as expert HVAC services at McFarlandEnergy.com. Here with Rob Bradford from this past weekend on the Baseball Isn't Boring podcast in the Bronx is Lucas Giolito, tonight's starting pitcher.
There's no human being in the universe, on the planet, that I'd rather be talking to right now than Lucas Giolito.
I don't know about that.
You had a great clip, which will play approximately 50,000 times between now and October, of you saying the playoffs are f***ing awesome, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel that? Are you like, it's been a couple of years now since you actually could live that life. Are you like, okay, can you feel that again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting. I don't have a ton of playoff experience. It's 2 playoffs and out in the first series. The environment's great, whether you're watching or participating. So I look forward to it, man. We got to keep playing good baseball. So that's first and foremost, staying present and playing good baseball today and tomorrow and the next day, so that we're in a good position to be in the playoffs. But yeah, the environment itself is electric. It's a ton of fun. And I think doing it with this team, especially the Red Sox, like with the fan base, and we got Fenway Park, and the history there makes it more special.
Is it what lessons can you impart on people who have not gone through it before? Like you said, you've only been, but you've still gone through it. There's a lot of guys in the world that have not gone through it. What lessons can you impart?
Like other players?
Yeah. You have...
I'd say you have to enjoy it and appreciate it, but at the same time, you're playing the same game we've been playing all year. There's not much difference other than the manager might have a quicker hook.
Yeah.
The strategy of the game might be a little bit more, tight.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you should play tight.
Yeah.
You got to play your game. You got to stay loose, relax, have fun, and enjoy it.
Easier said than done.
Easier said than done, for sure.
Did you realize that? I mean, the first time when you went through it before, I'm sure someone said, hey, just all the things that you said.
Yeah, it was also different because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So what we lost was the environment aspect.
Okay.
It was a weird. We were in Oakland in playoffs, 3-game playoff wild card, and you're in a giant empty stadium, and so it was a little different of a feel. I got a true taste of playoffs. I think it was the next year, and we had the fans back and everything, and it's like,
Houston, right?
Houston was rocking.
Yeah.
In Chicago, we had the blackout game. It was rocking.
Yeah.
Really, really cool memories there.
The last thing is that as we sit here right now, before we get into September, what is the thing that you're looking forward to the most in terms of enjoying the entire process? That's a big, broad question. The changing of the leaves. I mean, what is the thing that you're enjoying, that you're going to you're looking forward to the most? Because
just being with these guys, man.
Okay,
it's so fun. We have a great group. Yep. We got younger guys, older guys. We all get along, and we have our jokes, and just kind of going on this ride together.
See, that's a good one, though.
Yeah.
Because if you get, a lot of times you get 6 months in, you're like, I don't want to go on this ride anymore.
Yeah, no, this is a special and fun place to be right now. So, yeah, just trying to enjoy every moment.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
That was tonight's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito, with Rob Bradford on the Baseball Isn't Boring 2-Minute Grill. By the way, you can watch Red Sox pregame on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Just follow WEEI. It's brought to you by Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. Find yours at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Still to come here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. In about 15 minutes, we'll sit down with manager Alex Cora. That's brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. But coming up next, we'll head out to Baltimore and chat with Will Middlebrooks, get his take on all the news of the day, including the injury to Richard Fitz, the Fitz-Bernardino experiment last night, and the Red Sox now suddenly not too bad in one-run games anymore. All that's coming up next here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
So I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
Want to pull off the season's freshest trends? You just need the right shoes. That's where Designer Shoe Warehouse comes in. Loving wide-leg jeans? Pair them with sleek, low-profile sneakers. Obsessed with the sheer trend? Try it with mesh flats. Feeling boho? Comfy sandals nail the whole free-spirited thing. Find on-trend shoes from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at DSW.
To the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Welcome back. It's the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Live in our Brighton studios. It's Christian Arcan here. Red Sox and the Orioles about to get going at Camden Yards at 6:35. Your first pitch, and let's head over to Camden Yards right now and talk with our good friend Will Middlebrooks on the call tonight, alongside Will Fleming. Brooksy, how we doing? You got an early night last night? Did you guys go out or what?
Well, Fleming's family's here, and I absolutely had no want to go anywhere except for my hotel room last night. I might have gone on a hunt for crab cakes, but that was about it.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty good plan. Well, a nice win last night, a nice one-run victory last night. The Red Sox, since the All-Star break, are now a 500 team in these one-run games. What have you seen that they've been doing differently in those close and late games that they weren't doing in the first half of the season?
They're playing better defense. I think that they're not booting as many balls. It's not as many unearned runs and chances, extra outs for teams. And I think the bullpens, we tend to only remember the bad outings by the bullpen, but this has been a really good bullpen, especially the high leverage guys on the back end. So late in innings, they're not giving up a lot of runs, and I think that has a lot to do with the success over the last couple months.
Certainly. Richard Fitz landing on the 15-day IL with what was called right arm neuritis. They said it was a muscle thing, not a ligament thing. I'm not the doctor. Obviously, you aren't either, Brooksy, but do you know anything else? Is he going to pitch again this year, do you think?
I mean, at 36, I feel like I have full body neuritis at this point. Alex Cora seemed pretty optimistic that they would see him again. Who knows how he's going to bounce back from it, but it was definitely seemed like it was a much better outcome than they thought. I mean, us watching it, and he kind of looks, the straightened arm out in front of his body, looks at his elbow, immediately calls him out. He's had Tommy John before, and you're thinking, okay, he felt something pop. That's what we thought. That's what everybody thought based off of the reaction, but good thing that wasn't it, and hopefully this is something that'll just calm down with inflammation and just get it down, and he'll be fine. But tell you what, I'm getting greedy here, and I'm starting to want Peyton Tolley. I want this guy up here, and I would love to see him go get Skeens on Friday, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, listen, they may run out of options the way it's going right now. What we saw last night was them running out of options in some ways. It was a opener with Brennan Bernardino, with Fitz coming in behind him. Kind of a bold strategy to take up here with 6 weeks left to go in the season, 5 weeks left to go in the year. How do you think that experiment went?
I mean, you won the ball game, right?
True.
And Bernardino was really good. It was his job to get out those big lefties at the beginning of the lineup and start the game that way. So he did his job, and Fitz got better as he went. He struck out his last, 4 batters until he got hurt. So he started to pick up steam and look better. you can't keep running a bullpen game out there. I get that. We're not going to see Buehler back in the rotation. I'd be really surprised if they yo-yo him back and forth. I think that was a term that Alex Cora said they would not do. So they're going to have to fill that spot with someone. Is it Cooper Criswell, who has had some success up here? Do they go the other route of adding a Peyton Tolley to the mix into this rotation and into this roster? I have no idea at this point, because you're looking at innings limits too. When you get guys young, fresh out of college, you want to build them up over the first couple years, and he's at about 90 innings right now. Normally that number is that threshold's about 100 with guys coming right out of college. So I'll be curious to see how they figure that out.
I'd love to see Criswell again. He had that real nice start. Was it Houston, I think, when he was out there dealing? And then he had the injury, and we haven't seen him since then. But yeah, Tolley, that could be an option. Harrison, we could be seeing yet another big decision get made with this minor league team here.
Yeah, I totally skipped over Kyle Harrison just because I'm so infatuated with the Piglet, right? That's the guy I want up here. I watch him go 8 to 10 punch outs every time he steps on the mound. But Kyle Harrison is making some strides. There's still some issues with command. He's still not throwing enough strikes. I talked to Craig Breslow about it. They love his stuff. They added the cutter. His fastball plays to both lefties and righties because the velo is really good, mid to upper 90s with that jump at the top of the zone. So they like him. He's just got to throw more strikes, and I don't know if they trust him enough yet, but like we said, they're going to have to make a decision come next. I guess that'll be.
I was watching Roman Anthony last night, obviously, with the leadoff home run. I was taking a look at the odds for American League Rookie of the Year, and you're playing a Baltimore team that has this new youth movement coming in behind the old youth movement, which is still very young. And I was sort of wondering your thoughts, Will, on the young players in the game right now. Do you think the game's in a good place moving forward into the future here? I do. In a certain aspect, yes. I feel like I would like to see organizations kind of take a step back on the talent is crazy, just because when these kids are in middle school and in high school, they have so much more accessible to them. They can get to so many more numbers and analytics, and how to work your body and get stronger and faster. And these kids get to pro ball, and they're so much more advanced in that aspect, but not as much as fundamentals and understanding the game and learning the game. And I want to see these organizations, this is all across baseball. I'm not talking about Boston, I'm talking about New York, all across baseball, kind of go take a step back and start teaching these highly talented, athletic human beings the ins and outs of learning the game and the fundamentals of the game. Because if you put those two together, then you're going to have a much better product on the field, because the talent level is at a peak right now. Would you put this Red Sox bullpen up with any bullpen right now, the way they're pitching?
Yeah, maybe not San Diego. San Diego's that bullpen is outrageous, right? With the guys they got rolling out there, they have 4 closers, and they're all throwing upper 90s, 100 plus, 104 if you look at Mason Miller. But once Slayton gets back, and you have Slayton, you have Whitlock, you have Wilson, obviously Chapman. He hasn't given up a hit in 13 outings, which is absolutely absurd. Yes, I think so. If you have a lead going into the 6th or 7th inning, I'm really comfortable with this team, and that's great to have that many guys you trust going into a postseason run.
No question about it. Will Middlebrooks, before we let you go, I know this is sort of an old story, but I don't know that I ever got your take on it. Rob Manfred was talking about expanding Major League Baseball, possible realignment. What do you think about that? Is that something that you would be for or against?
I think it's inevitable. A lot of sports do it. I think expansion would be good. I think 32 teams would be great. Then obviously you would have to change the division, just because you have an odd number, or not an odd number, but you can't add a team to every division. So you just can't. The biggest thing is you can't get rid of the AL and the NL. You just can't do that, right? I'm fine with adding teams. I'm fine with the realignment, but some of those divisions were pretty crazy, right? It looked like the East or whatever the Sox would be a gauntlet nonstop. So it would depend on how they schedule everything. There's still a lot of moving pieces on that. Still trying to figure out the whole TV deal and everything right now. But I think it's inevitable, and it's going to happen, and expansion will be a good thing for the game. But I don't know. I got to see how everything lines up.
Yeah, it seems to me like baseball, for the first time in a couple of years, things are ticking upwards. You're getting ratings are going up, all that viewership, and I just feel like they're looking at that and going, all right, let's expand, after one good year.
There's so many cities. Nashville, Charlotte, Salt Lake. You're getting a team in Vegas at some point. And Tampa's kind of spinning their wheels, so at some point you're thinking, okay, if they're not going to build a new place, let's move them. So it's, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, it's all about the cash. It's all about the money. That's the king in every major corporation. But I think in the end game, it'll be good for the game.
All right, last one, Brooksy. There's rumors floating around this building here that you are not friends with Fitzy anymore, and that you blocked him on social media, or maybe unfollowed him on social media over the Roman Anthony thing. Do you want to clarify that?
I don't even know who Fitzy is.
You don't know Fitzy?
No.
Oh.
I definitely didn't block him. I don't know. I think that's all that is a rumor.
Okay.
We're coworkers.
I thought everyone was getting along great.
I don't even know what was the take.
It was that Roman Anthony may need to adjust his swing to swing for more power. Turns out that's what he did. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for reminding me. I'm actually going to go block him now.
Right. Well, he did adjust his swing though, right? I mean, there was an article about it last week.
There was. Yes, I just don't think it was like a hot take and be like, oh, his swing is a disaster. Like, no.
I'm not sure that's what he said, but okay.
I know. I'm just poking the bear.
All right.
It's fun though. Thanks for bringing that up.
Sure. I'm just trying to stir it up myself. Will Middlebrooks, always good to talk with you, buddy.
All right, see you.
All right, that is Brooksy. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. I guess I don't know. I guess the beef is squashed. Maybe he didn't know there was a beef. We'll see. If Fitzy's blocked, then we're gonna know that the beef is alive. I hope not. You know what? I think those two would get along. I think they'd be great friends, to be honest with you. Anyway, that was Will Middlebrooks here. Coming up in a few minutes, we will talk with Alex Cora, and that's brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, and it's coming up next here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday afternoon. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent. So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
I've never felt like this before. It's like you just get me. I feel like my true self with you. Does that sound crazy? And it doesn't hurt that you're gorgeous. Okay, that's it. I'm taking you home with me. I mean, you can't find shoes this good just anywhere. Find a shoe for every you, from brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, and more at your DSW store or dsw.com.
Lowe's knows how to help you save. This Labor Day, get up to 40% off select Whirlpool laundry appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off select Whirlpool laundry pairs that were made to match with complimentary features and styles. Save on Whirlpool laundry that was made to keep the day moving. This Labor Day at Lowe's. Valid through 9/10. Selection varies by location. Savings vary based on purchase amount. See Lowe's.com for details.
If your end of summer plans don't include a trip to Macy's, then you're missing out, because our Labor Day sale has huge savings to wrap up the season in style, like dresses from Karl Lagerfeld and INC, 100 and under, plus just what you need for fall, like Levi's for your whole crew, 30 to 40% off. It's also the best time to update your home with our lowest prices of the season on furniture, mattresses, and more. Hurry in. Macy's Labor Day sale starts tomorrow. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Summer's all about fun in the sun, so before you hit the roads to your favorite destination, get your vehicle checked and prepped right at home with complimentary Ford mobile service. Ford expert technicians can perform a lot of the same services right in your driveway that they do in the dealership, like an oil change with the works package, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and more. So whether you're grilling in the backyard or soaking up some rays, keep enjoying your summer with Ford mobile service. That's ownership built around you. Contact your participating dealer or visit fordservice.com for important details and limitations.
You've got taco night on the table. Seasoned meat, warm tortillas, all the fixings. Now reach for a cold, fizzy Pepsi. Suddenly, dinner goes from pretty good to, whoa, that crisp cola snap that elevates every bite. Bold flavor, meet bold taste. Because this isn't just dinner. Food deserves Pepsi.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in, here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at uhc.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
This is Alex Cora. You are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Welcome back to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. I'm Christian Arcand, and before we hear from Alex Cora, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora. Alex Cora on WEEI is brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and the Ford Summer Sales Event. Hurry in to get great deals now, including on F-Series official truck of the Boston Red Sox. Here with the manager of the Boston Red Sox, Alex Cora, is the voice of the Red Sox, Will Fleming.
Game 2 in Baltimore. In Game 1, a roaring success, a couple big swings, great stuff from your bullpen, Alex. You are finding ways to win games in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I think the bullpen did an amazing job. Fitz was really good. What you're trying to accomplish is 6 innings, 3 runs, a quality start, quote unquote. And between Bernie and Fitzy, they accomplished that. Mats was outstanding. Made the play of the game too, then the bunt, got the guy at third. And then the last 2 guys, leadoff double. And Whitlock did an amazing job after that, and Chappie was efficient.
I know you're not a doctor, but neuritis, bicep neuritis, we feared the worst when he looked down at his arm, but you're saying it's more like the nerve, not the tendon. Is that good news, big picture?
Supposedly, that's what they're saying, it's inflammation in the nerve, and hopefully there's nothing more. And, it's been such a weird season for him in the rotation. Gets hurt, comes back early in Milwaukee, gets sent down because he had the short one against LA, and then he's able to come back and contribute, but this is part of the business, right? Just another obstacle in his way, but I think Fitz is going to be okay, and he's going to contribute whenever he's ready.
The season dictates a lot of these things, Alex. Matchups, roster crunches, all this sort of stuff. But I think we're seeing it pay off with Whitlock and a lot of your other guys. Does this season further prove to you how important it is to have guys in a role and have them on a sort of a fixed, set, predictable schedule?
I believe so. I think when you're going back and forth with roles and things like that, you put him in a bad spot. Even with Fitz yesterday, man, he got up 2 days ago, and you think about it, like, are we doing the best for the player? I think that's the most important thing, and I think this year we've been more disciplined, less bullpen games. I think it helps. Just stay the course, trust your starters, and even like when they struggle, they go 5-6 innings, and that's the most important thing. I think over 162, for how important the bullpen is, the first 6 innings of the game are going to dictate your week, the month, the first half, and the second part of the season, and our guys have done a pretty good job.
Speaking of the bullpen, Whitlock last night was sort of like 21 divisional series Whitlock. The stuff was just moving all over the place. Even the hit that he gives up, I thought that was a really good pitch. Is this the best version of Garrett?
21 was outstanding. He's doing a great job, and I think with him, it's all about strike one, commanding the fastball, and he found it, oddly enough, in Milwaukee. He seems like Milwaukee. It was such a bad series for us, but I always go back to that one. Trevor found his stroke, and Whitlock threw strikes. We lost Slayton in that one, but he made a subtle move on the rubber, talked to Bales and Tech about it, and since that day, he starts throwing strikes against righties, which he struggled early in the season with.
Veritek was a part of that. I mean, how cool is it for you? I mean, you're watching everything. You got this whole pitching department, and you got a guy who's one of the all-time great Red Sox catchers, eyes on all your pitchers, and some of these suggestions really pay off.
Yeah, I mean, he was behind the plate for 14 years, 15 years in the big leagues, and he saw people making adjustments. He watches film all the time, and he knows our guys. So having Tech in our staff is a luxury.
It seems to me, Alex, people are so focused on people like Mason Miller and all these guys who are new, shiny objects. I don't think you would pick any single reliever in the ninth inning over the guy you've got. Isn't he right now the best closer in the game?
He's one of the best pitchers in the game. He's very efficient. I think he's found a home here in Boston. He feels very comfortable with everything that we do here. Since spring training, I think his first outing, I think he walked 3 in a row, and then after that he struck out the side, and something clicking for Myers, and he hasn't stopped. And the guy is a great guy, very polite with everybody, always with a smile in the clubhouse. And as far as like work habits, I never seen a guy like this. This guy is perfect in that aspect. In the morning, he shows up to the gym, in the hotel, or wherever he goes, and gets his rest, always available for us, and very happy for him.
You guys are so focused, the fan base is too, on getting to the postseason this year, though this is the time of year where people start to wonder about, what guys are going to do. Guys on one-year deals, guys on expiring contracts. Don't you think the culture you've built here, I know it's a business, but don't you think the room that you have and the feeling these guys have make it more likely that people want to stay and be a part of this thing?
I hope so. But first things first, we got a lot of games to play. We got 30, right, in the regular season, and we expect to play deep into October and hopefully party hard in November. So let's take care of business first, and then we'll see what happens in the future.
It's been a really impressive stretch here for Giolito. I thought even his last one, we watched that Yankee lineup for 4 days. He made the right kind of mistakes. He was careful, maybe a couple walks, didn't get some calls behind the plate. He's been on a tremendous run. What can you say about Lucas?
Just very consistent, and this guy, been there, done that, right? I know his last healthy season was a struggle. Last year he was part of this and was able to learn about Boston and what we do with our pitchers and in the clubhouse, and he's a huge part of what we're trying to accomplish. He turned the corner right away after the first 4, I think it was, and he's been very consistent.
We felt like the line drive to left for Jaron, and then the walk meant big things are coming. We said it 10 million times, and sure enough, homer to center field. Did you see it that way?
Yeah, I think we're making a big deal of him swinging and missing in the zone. He's actually not chasing that much. Just looking at it, he goes into his streaks. That he gets down on himself. But yesterday was a great swing to center field.
Trevor, 1 home run from 200 in his career. Were it not for injury, he'd have blown past that number a long time ago. But what does that say about a player, the resilience, the year he's had, and the career that he's had?
Just very consistent, not only during the season, but in the off season. The work he puts in his facility in Texas is second to none, and then you see it paid off during the regular season.
Quickly, some injury stuff. Slayton, you say, is really bouncing back. He could be here soon. Ref Snyder, we thought maybe today, but maybe tomorrow. And what about Willier?
Yeah, Willie ran 40% today, so, we still got some work to do with Ref. He's going to hit off the machine inside. He's probably going to hit outside, do his defensive work, and he'll let us know if he's ready for tomorrow. And then Slayton, most likely, he'll be with us at one point during the series.
We've seen some of these injuries with different guys linger a little bit. Is Willier becoming more of a worry for you?
No. We just got to be smart about it. And, if he's not able to run, we're not going to push him out there.
Thanks so much. We appreciate the time.
Thank you, Will.
That was Alex Cora with Will Fleming here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Earlier today, the Red Sox placed right-hander Richard Fitz on the 15-day injured list with right arm neuritis to fill a spot. Boston recalled lefty Giovanni Moran from AAA Worcester. Still to come here on the Mass Mutual pregame show, we will have the Herb Chambers starting lineups. We'll take a look around the Subaru of New England scoreboard. We will have our lock of the game and our Chevy dealers question of the night. You can watch Red Sox pregame on Twitch. Just follow WEEI. It's brought to you by Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. Find yours at SubaruofNewEngland.com. I'm Christian Arcand. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Summer's all about fun in the sun. So before you hit the roads to your favorite destination, get your vehicle checked and prepped right at home with complimentary Ford mobile service. Ford expert technicians can perform a lot of the same services right in your driveway that they do in the dealership, like an oil change with the works package, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and more. So whether you're grilling in the backyard or soaking up some rays, keep enjoying your summer with Ford mobile service. That's ownership built around you. Contact your participating dealer or visit FordService.com for important details and limitations.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Heather is a nurse practitioner from United Healthcare.
We meet patients wherever they live.
During a house call, she found Jack had an issue.
Jack's blood pressure was dangerously high.
It was 217 over 110.
So they got Jack to the hospital and got him the help he needed.
He had had a stent placed in his heart, preventing a massive heart attack.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hear more stories like Jack's at UnitedHealthcare.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan, area, limitation, and exclusions apply.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
eBay has reinvented vehicle buying. From click to curb, everything's covered. Ever try to buy a car online and end up in a parking lot with a stranger and some blind trust? That era is over. Now with Secure Purchase, eBay isn't just where you find your car. It's where you buy it, start to finish. Title, financing, registration, delivery, it's all built in. This is the modern way to buy your next ride on eBay. eBay. Things people love. Secure Purchase is powered by Caramel Dealer Services, LLC, an eBay subsidiary.
Ice, energy from Starbucks.
When you want that good afternoon energy, pick up new hydrating Starbucks Iced Energy with plant-based caffeine for a feel-good boost. Available in 3 refreshing fruity flavors: tropical peach, blueberry lemonade, and watermelon twist to give you the delicious taste you've been looking for. Energize your afternoon with new Starbucks Iced Energy. Find it in stores or online today.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You've got burgers on the grill, ribs dripping in sauce, corn with a little char. Yeah, it's go time. Now crack open an ice-cold Pepsi. That first sip, boom! Flavor level unlocked. Every bite hits harder, every spice sings louder, every smoky note bolder. So fire up the grill and grab a Pepsi, because food doesn't just need a beverage. Food deserves Pepsi.
So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Welcome back. It's the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Christian Arcand here with you as the Red Sox and Lord Baltimore's Orioles get ready for the second of this four-game set at Camden Yards. And it's time now for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. For the visiting Red Sox, leading off in right field will be Roman Anthony. Roman Anthony, who became the youngest Red Sox player ever to hit a leadoff home run. He did that last night. That was also his fourth home run in his last 13 games. That doubles his total from his first 50 games. Boy, what a great suggestion by Fitzy that was. Alex Bregman batting second and playing third base, followed, of course, by Jaron Duran in left field. Trevor Story, your cleanup hitter and shortstop. Nathaniel Lowe will bat fifth and play first base, followed by Masataka Yoshida at DH. Ceddanne Rafaela, your number 7 hitter and center fielder. David Hamilton will bat eighth and play second base. Carlos Narvaez will bat ninth and do the catching for the starter, Lucas Giolito. If that lineup sounds familiar, it should, because outside of Narvaez and Connor Wong being swapped out, the first 8 batters exactly the same as they were last night. For the Orioles, leading off is Jackson Holliday, followed by Jeremiah Jackson Holliday at second, Jackson in right. Gunnar Henderson, who just kills the Red Sox. He has a 22 straight games reaching base, a streak where he's reached base 22 straight games against the Red Sox, dating back to September of 2023. He's also currently on a 17-game on-base streak right now, and he did have a leadoff double, got stranded, though, in the 8th inning as Garrett Whitlock struck out the side after that. Colton Cowser batting cleanup in center field, followed by the kid Sam Basayo, not catching tonight. He's playing first base, though, and batting fifth. Kobe Mayo, your number 6 hitter in DH. Dylan Beavers in at left field. Vimiel Machine, the third baseman, getting a first look at him. He'll be batting 8th and playing 3rd, and because Rutschman's out and Basayo's playing first, your catcher tonight for Baltimore is Alex Jackson. He'll do the catching for the starter, Kyle Bradish, who, as we mentioned, making his debut here in 2025 after Tommy John surgery last June. A guy that really a lot was expected of, and for a couple of years was one of the top starters in baseball. Now trying to get back into this Baltimore rotation, a rotation that once everybody's back and healthy could be on paper a very, very strong one. Unfortunately, this Baltimore team just fell apart this year, and while they are a scary team down the stretch in terms of spoiler, they are certainly not a team that's legitimately in the mix for this wild card and playoff picture anymore. There are some teams that still are, and we'll take a look at that right now with the Subaru Scoreboard update brought to you by Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. Find yours at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Last night, the Red Sox, Yankees, and Mariners all won, while Cleveland, Kansas City, and Texas all lost. Those are the 3 main teams that are trying to get back into the wild card right now. Some distance created between the haves and the have-nots, and that could play into tonight's proceedings for sure. We'll start in Miami, 6:40 start time between the Marlins and the Braves. Sandy Alcantara going against Hurston Waldrop. The Cleveland Guardians, who are suddenly the coldest team in baseball, they've lost 6 in a row. They are hosting the Tampa Bay Rays at Progressive Field. Shane Baz and Parker Messick will be your starters there. A 6:40 first pitch. 7:05 start time in New York for the Yankees and the Nats. That game got a little dicey for the Yankees at the end there. A grand slam given up in the 9th inning that turned a 10-1 lead into a 10-5 lead, but that ended up being it. New York will turn to Luis Heel. He'll be going against Mackenzie Gore for the Nats. First pitch at 7:05 in the Bronx. A 7:07 start time up at the Rogers Center in Toronto as the Blue Jays host the Twins. Bailey Ober and Chris Bassett, your starters there. Over in the National League, a 7:10 start time at Citi Field. Mets and the Phillies. 7:40 will be the first pitch in Milwaukee for the Brewers and the D-backs. The Kansas City Royals, a team that's still alive but hanging on by a thread, will turn to Michael Lorenzen. He'll get the start against Martin Perez for the Chicago White Sox in Chicago. 7:40 start time for that one. A 7:45 first pitch in St. Louis for the Cards and the Pirates. The Texas Rangers still reeling a little bit and hanging on by a thread themselves. We'll get going at 8:05 with the Angels. Yusei Kikuchi and Patrick Corbin will be your starters there. Tanner Gordon and Hunter Brown will be the starters in Houston. An 8:10 first pitch between the Astros and the Rockies. Mariners and the Padres get underway at 9:40 in Seattle. Luis Castillo and Dylan Cease, the scheduled starters. San Francisco Giants getting a visit from the Cubs at 9:45. The A's hosting the Tigers at 10:05 and a 10:10 start time for the Dodgers and the Reds out in Dodger Stadium. Nick Martinez and Clayton Kershaw will be your starters there. Time now for the lock of the game, presented by Interlock Metal Roofing. Visit them online at newenglandmetalroofing.com and never re-roof again. I've realized something about these picks. I realize something about them every day, but I realize something now is that whenever I focus in on one player, I cool that player off like you wouldn't believe. Boy, Nathaniel Lowe, you were the latest victim. I apologize. That was 100% my fault that you took an 0 for yesterday. It's because I came on here and started talking about how great it was and what a great bet it would be. And, of course, it didn't work out. So you know what? I'm staying away from player props for the rest of the year. I'm not cooling off anybody else, all right? I don't want to use my powers for evil, and that's what I think that is. So what I'm going to do instead is take the over tonight, over 8.5. This is Bradish's first game back. I don't expect them to go that deep into the game. And even though Baltimore's bullpen has been good against the Red Sox lately, I still know there are a bunch of losers in that bullpen, and the Red Sox should be able to score runs off of them. So I think it'll be an early night for Bradish. Giolito has not been as sharp lately, so he may give up a little more runs than he normally does. That's been happening here since the break. ERA up in the 4s as opposed to where it was in the 3s in the first half, and that's something I've noticed as well. But I really think it's going to be the Red Sox scoring some runs here against Bradish and that Baltimore bullpen. So because of those reasons, I'm going over 8.5. And for every game, we have the New England Chevy Dealers question of the day. Together we drive. Listen in for that during the broadcast today. Will Fleming and Will Middlebrooks will be discussing tonight the question involving Richard Fitz, which is if he misses significant time, who would you like to see take his place in the starting rotation? And this is kind of a abstract question because you can go a lot of different ways with it. Currently, his spot in the rotation isn't even really technically his spot in the rotation. He's coming in after an opener starts, and he pitches the brunt of it as a long reliever, so that may be what they end up doing with another pitcher. They may end up doing a different opener, or they could go back to Walker Buehler. They could call up Kyle Harrison. They could go to Peyton Tolley, or if Cooper Criswell recovers from his injury, they could go that way as well. Those are the four options which you can vote on right now on Twitter at SoxBooth. Right now, the leader out of the clubhouse, Peyton Tolley, with 54.4% of the vote. People love the Piglet Boy. I'm Christian Arcand. This has been the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. Don't move a muscle. First pitch coming your way next from Camden Yards, right here on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Mass Mutual, insurance, planning, investments. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
Ice, energy, energy from Starbucks.
When you want that good afternoon energy, pick up new hydrating Starbucks Iced Energy with plant-based caffeine for a feel-good boost. Available in 3 refreshing fruity flavors: tropical peach, blueberry lemonade, and watermelon twist to give you the delicious taste you've been looking for. Energize your afternoon with new Starbucks Iced Energy. Find it in stores or online today.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right? In the flesh. Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
This season, let your shoes do the talking. Designer Shoe Warehouse is packed with fresh styles that speak to your whole vibe without saying a word. From cool sneakers that look good with everything, to easy sandals you'll want to wear on repeat, DSW has you covered. Find a shoe for every you, from the brands you love, like Birkenstock, Nike, Adidas, New Balance, and more. Head to your DSW store or visit DSW.com today.
If your end of summer plans don't include a trip to Macy's, then you're missing out, because our Labor Day sale has huge savings to wrap up the season in style. Like dresses from Karl Lagerfeld and INC, 100 and under. Plus, just what you need for fall, like Levi's for your whole crew, 30 to 40% off. It's also the best time to update your home with our lowest prices of the season on furniture, mattresses, and more. Hurry in. Macy's Labor Day sale starts tomorrow. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement. Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action. This is... Red Sox baseball.
Can you believe it?
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
And the left field, adios. Sale winds, he fires. Swing and a miss, strike three, it's over. And the Red Sox win. Jump on his back, fellas, the Red Sox win.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network. Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about Subaru. SubaruofNewEngland.com.
And Hideo Nomo's pitched a no-hitter.
Mass Mutual, insurance, planning, investments. Nissan, sun's out, deals up at the Nissan end of summer sales event.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Drains by James, Eastern Mass's choice for drain cleaning and pipelining. Arbella, here for good.
Red Sox win again.
Buy Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today. Ford Trucks, official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Strike three, a no-hitter. 23-year-old Clay Buchholz has no-hit the Baltimore Orioles.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Sponsored by Town Fair Tire. For the best prices on tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Duran will score.
Dig Safe. Click digsafe.com or call 811 before you dig. Cape Cod Lumber. Find the lumber for your next project. cclco.com.
Way back. Grand slam.
Citgo. Club Citgo can save you money every day. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. C&S Wholesale Grocers.
It's gone. Into the bullpen.
Brought to you by FindMassMoney.gov. The Department of Veteran Affairs. Hackman Wealth Partners. Boston's premier retirement planning specialist.
Well, they just yelled at and A-Rod are having words, and now they're in a fight.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. Interlock Metal Roofing. Visit NewEnglandMetalRoofing.com. Never re-roof again.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Battle won by House.
McFarland Energy, the region's most dependable provider of home heating oil delivery, as well as expert HVAC services at McFarlandEnergy.com. Northern Bank. your partner for growth.
Here's the throw. Roberts dives, and he is safe.
And by Verizon Wireless, the network Boston relies on. New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive.
Roman reigns supreme.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Will Fleming and Will Middlebrooks.
On another utterly gorgeous Baltimore night, we welcome you to Orioles Park at Camden Yards, where tonight the Boston Red Sox play Game 2 of a 4-game series with the homestanding Orioles. Last night, a thriller. The Red Sox got 2 big swings, one from Roman Anthony, the other from Jarren Duran. An awesome bullpen night, punctuated by Whitlock and Chapman, and the Red Sox won it 4-3 to set the stage for Game 2 of this series. Lucas Giolito takes the ball, looking to bounce back from a couple sort of iffy starts for him. He looks to give them more length and quality tonight. And for the Orioles, the long-awaited return of Kyle Bradish, one of the great pitchers in the American League a couple of seasons ago, but like so many, tore his UCL, Tommy John surgery, and he returns to the mound for the first time since June of last year. Red Sox and the Orioles, Game 2 of 4, and it just could not be a more pleasant night for a ballgame. Thanks so much for joining us, along with Will Middlebrooks. I'm Will Fleming. And, you know, we said this to Alex Cora, Will, before the game. They're winning in all kinds of different ways. They had the opener, Bernardino, last night. Matz and the bullpen, Whitlock and Chapman. 2 big blasts from Duran and Anthony. And this club just finds ways, and it feels like they are really rediscovering their identity.
Yeah, and look, he'll tell you, this is the business of winning series. In a 4-game series, obviously you got to win 3. And you start looking at the makeup of this series and the structure of it, and you think, all right, we're running a bullpen game out there, but then we have Giolito, you have Bayo, you have Crochet. Yesterday was supposed to be the game you probably didn't win, and yet they found a way to win it.
You know, it's interesting. The Red Sox lately have not won a lot of finales in series, whereas they did that, say, out of the break with the Cubs and the Phillies, but I'd much rather win the opener. It might leave a sour taste, but it seems to me that especially in these 4-game series, like in New York, like here, it takes the edge off and opens up a lot of possibilities.
That's the thing. It does take the edge off, and it sets the tone for the series, right? You hit a big homer to go up late to Jarren Duran, a dead center, and then you bring in Whitlock and Chapman and nail it down. You can really set the tone, and as this series goes on, they know they don't want to get in the back of that bullpen, or they're not going to hit the ball hard at all.
Bradish walking out of the bullpen. You know, he's got some serious butterflies going into the Orioles' first base dugout. The newly shaved Ramon Vasquez, who said, yeah, I just figured it takes less time to get rid of all of it than trim it up. He is clean shaven. He's got the lineup card at home plate before we bring you the lineups and set the scene. Time now for the national anthem, which is brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Energy building at Camden Yards as the Red Sox and the O's about to get going. Umpires have exchanged lineup cards on the respective dugout sides, and the Red Sox in the road grays just about ready to face Kyle Bradish. He'll make a start for the first time in almost 450 days. He's heavy on his sinker. Slider, one of the great pitches in the American League. When he finished 4th in the Cy Young voting 2 years ago. The Speed Report is powered by Verizon. Get to your local Verizon store today to check out the latest deals. And Will, Bradish He threw 85 pitches in his last tune-up in the minor leagues. They will be very careful with him. There's no reason to push it. They're out of the playoffs. They just want him to feel good on the mound again and get set for 3-4 starts and then hit the ground running in what they hope will be a bounce-back season next season. But you hope that the Red Sox stay patient, work the pitch count up, because these middle relievers for the Orioles can be a little vulnerable. I think it's important to work Bradish early.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to see a few pitches. He has really nasty stuff. I mean, we'll see what he looks like post-surgery. It's been 14 months since he's pitched in a big league ball game, so that'll be interesting to see if it's coming out the same or if the nerves are there or not. But you said it. Very good slider, a lot of side-to-side movement, a lot of swing and miss.
Red Sox injury report brought to you by Catches Law Group, champions for the injured. More than $3 billion recovered for New Englanders. We expected that Rob Refsnyder would be active today, but no setbacks. They're just giving it another day. He hit both inside and out. He looked good. I think a little bit of a disappointment with Wilyer Abreu. He ran at 30 to 40%, they told us. He hit today, looked unbelievable at the plate, but they are going to play cautious with him, and that makes all the sense in the world. And meanwhile, Justin Slayton on the mend. I think he's going to be here as early as tomorrow. Will, how about tonight's starting lineups?
Those starting lineups brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For the Boston Red Sox, leading off in right field will be Roman Anthony, followed by Alex Bregman batting second, playing third base. Batting third, Jarren Duran, he'll be in left. In the cleanup spot, Trevor Story, he's obviously at shortstop. It's been such a great thing to see him out there on a nightly basis once again. Batting fifth, Nathaniel Lowe at first base. I think we all think he's going deep tonight. That's our pick. Masataka Yoshida batting sixth. He's the DH. Cedon Rafaela in center field batting seventh. Batting eighth, David Hamilton at second base. And batting ninth, Carlos Narvaez. He'll do the catching tonight for the Red Sox. For the Orioles, leading off, Jackson Holliday. He'll be at second base, followed by Jeremiah Jackson in right field. Batting third is Gunnar Henderson at short. Batting fourth, Colton Cowser in center field. Batting fifth, Samuel Basayo. He'll be playing first base. Batting sixth will be Kobe Mayo at he'll be doing the DHing, excuse me. Batting seventh is Dylan Beavers in left field. Vimael Machine. You like that, Willie?
I did. Very good.
Vimael Machine. What a baseball name. He's batting eighth, and he'll be at third base. And batting ninth will be Alex Jackson behind the dish doing the catching.
That was absolutely superb. You're getting that's old hat for you these days.
Vimael Machine.
Here's Roman Anthony. Roman. As the Red Sox hope he doubles up on leadoff homers. Just about ready. Bradish feeling it on the mound at the belt. He throws, and Roman takes a fastball outside for ball one. We are underway. 6:36, and it could not be more pleasant. 79 perfect degrees here. No humidity. 1-0 to Roman. He's now got 6 homers, 28 driven in. The pitch is inside, a fastball, 2-0.
Well, Bradish's velo, I mean, we talk about him being fired up. His fastball averaged 95 last year, 94 the year before. So far, 97 and 96.
He's got it pumping right now.
He's got a new elbow.
But he's behind Roman, 2-0. The pitch is swung on it, popped up. Man, he just missed that one. Behind second base, Holliday calls everybody off. He's there to make the play. And there's one down. It's amazing the difference. It's probably like an eighth of an inch between what happened last night and that little pop-up to second. There's one away.
And when it goes that high, you know it's off the good part of the bat. He just happened to hit the bottom of the baseball.
So Roman is gone, and here comes Alex Bregman. I love how aggressive Roman is now, 2-0.
Totally. That's what you want, because he can do a lot of damage.
Speaking of damage, here's Bregman with his 16 homers and 53 driven in, batting .301. He was frustrated last night. Bradish throws, and Bregman taking all the way, a fastball. And it's 0-1. I told you 2 years ago, Bradish, really one of the elite pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. Finished 4th in the Cy Young. And going back to the beginning of 23, he was among the elite pitchers in the game. The 0-1 is a strike at the top of the zone. The home plate umpire is Mark Ripperger. Nick Lentz at first, Nick Marley at second, with Vic Carapazza, the crew chief, at third. By the way, time and temp brought to you by Hatfield. Better care, better pork. 0-2 to Bregman. Just underway in the top of the first. Bradish throws. Bregman swings and misses. He's gone. That's that great slider. It wasn't that nasty a pitch, but Bregman a little late on it. That's his #1 weapon, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, it wasn't the massive side-to-side break that we'd seen the last couple years. It's still 87, 88 miles an hour, but late movement. And even when it's a smaller amount of break like that, it comes out just like the fastball, which caused you to swing and chase outside the zone.
Here's Jarren Duran back in the 3-hole tonight. What a home run he hit last night. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. He's dotting it up, is Bradish.
98 there.
Wow. Feeling good, apparently. Duran was down in the 6-hole last night. Home runs do come in bunches for him. He's a streaky hitter, like so many Red Sox. 0-1, 2 down. Pitch is a check swing. He held up on the slider. That one did have wicked movement down and in, and it's 1-1.
It's amazing the amount of movement Bradish can get on that pitch at 88 miles an hour.
Jarren's got the longest current on-base streak in baseball. 19 games in a row. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Duran straight up and down the pitch. Line foul. That's another encouraging pass for Duran, but he is behind 1-2.
Yeah, he had the hard line out to left field last night, and then obviously the bat after that, he crushed the homer to dead center. Just means the direction of his body, the direction of his swing is going in the right place.
Got the best numbers of any Red Sox hitter against this pitcher, Bradish. 2 for 5 with a homer. But in a 1-2 hole right now. 2 down, bases empty. They play him to pull on the dirt. Bradish is ready to pitch way high and outside. You know, as Kyle went through his lonesome, solitary rehab, I doubt he envisioned a Camden Yards like this when he returned. I mean, when he got hurt last season, this thing was high flying. He was one of the great pitchers. It was packed, but they are way out of it and not a big crowd tonight. 2-2 is inside. Good take there from Duran. And it's 3-2. Beginning of 23 till he got hurt, he had the 3rd best ERA in the American League behind Skubal and Cole. That's how good this guy was. 3-2. Pitch. Duran swings it, pops it straight back. Fastball in on the inside corner. It stays 3-2.
Say what, the fastball is jumping out of his hand. That's a 2-seamer also. It's not the 4-seam straight one. This has a little bit of run sink to it, 96 to 98, which he was 93, 95 before the injury.
That's why even a walk here would be great. Make him throw more pitches. Yes. He looks really good. 3-2 is strike 3 call. Jarren knew it. Bottom of the zone, 97. My goodness. Well, that's cool for Kyle Bradish, less so for the Red Sox, but the right-hander has made it all the way back. You always feel good for a guy who's done all the work to make it back to a major league mound. Giolito looks to counter. No score after half an inning on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
So I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
Possibility means you have a chance.
Passion opens the door to all possibilities.
When I feel like anything's possible, I feel kind of giddy.
I want to be an astronaut, an artist, an actress.
To visit another country.
All I need is a backpack and a pair of shoes, and I'll find a way.
That I'm able to do anything I set my mind to.
I've never felt like more things are possible than right now.
In the right shoes, anything's possible.
DSW, countless shoes at brag-worthy prices. Imagine the possibilities.
Your smart speaker to play, 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Lucas Giolito on the mound for the bottom of the first. Scoreless. The pitch to Jackson Holliday swung on and fouled back. And a good start for Giolito. He needs a good one. 2 in a row. He has not. Actually, 2 of his last 3. He's not made it out of the 5th inning. In between a great start against the Marlins. 0-1 for Gio. His 21st start. The pitch. That's right there. Strike on the outside corner. Pumping it in. That 92. That's a little down for him, but in there, and it's 0-2.
I feel like you generally know pretty early with Giolito, is he going to have his command? Because the first inning is tough for him. This year, 6.75 ERA in the first.
0-2. Is curveball that misses low, and it is that pitch. If he dots the fastball early, means good things are coming.
Yeah, totally. I mean, the fastball, he throws it a lot down in the zone. I think it's more effective up just with the ride, and then the changeup and curveball play off of that.
Holiday, Jackson, and Henderson. The Herb Chambers batting order here is a changeup that misses low. And it's 2-2. Herb Chambers batting order in this inning, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Audi Burlington, and Audi Brookline. Holiday, 244 with 15 homers. He crowds the plate. Giolito's 2-2 is way high and outside. That's discouraging. He overthrew a 94-mile-an-hour fastball. And the count is full. Low at first. Hamilton at second. Story behind the bag, the shortstop, with Bregman at third. Cedon in center. Roman in right with Duran in left. 3-2 is right there. Strike 3 called. Beautiful fastball. Good start, 1 away. That is the Baldwin Group defensive alignment. Baldwin Group, insurance, employee benefits, and wealth management. If you can dream it, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible. Nice pitch for Lucas. See if he can settle in. 1 out. Here's Jeremiah Jackson, right-handed hitter. Pitch. Ground ball to second. Beautiful. Hamilton's got it. Throws to first, and they're 2 down.
That makes up for that 6-pitch at bat to Holiday, where he was up 0-2, and then just a ton of big misses, so couldn't get any swings and prolong that at bat. But first pitch out right there definitely helps.
Well, given how Bradish just looked, you figured for the first 4 or 5 innings, Giolito's got to be good.
Oh, my goodness. He is dialed and he is pumping gas.
Now, here's the Orioles' best hitter, Gunnar Henderson, one of the great young players in the game. Batting left, and he takes a little bit outside, a fastball. And it's 1-0. Giolito had an awesome start against these Orioles. Game 2 of a doubleheader, May 24th, 7 shutout innings, 6 strikeouts, only 6 hits. The 1-0 is a line drive foul down the right field line. This was a different Orioles team then. That was the beginning of their sort of collapse. They've played much better. In fact, for the last month or so, they got one of the best 3-4 records in the game.
Yeah, they're just missing some starting pitching. Getting Bradish back helps, obviously. Be a big part of their team next year.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was an awesome fastball, the best he's thrown. And it's 1-2. He likes to do that, Will. Live up with the fastball.
He should. It's, you know, you start talking about spin efficiency, right? How straight over the top is it? And his is almost perfect, right over the top. And that's why you see it so straight and almost have a rising effect at the top of the zone.
I'm not sure how often I talk about spin efficiency. The 1-2 pitch is very efficient. It's swung on and missed, and the inning is over. Ring him up. Couple of punch outs for Giolito. We go to the second inning, scoreless on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's knows how to help you save this Labor Day. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off select major appliances, like the GE front-load washer with ultra-fresh vent system and odor block. Shut the door on front-loader odor for a clean, fresh wash. Shop GE appliances this Labor Day at Lowe's. See associate for more details. Selections vary by location. While supplies last, exclusions apply. Valid 8/21 through 9/10.
If your end of summer plans don't include a trip to Macy's, then you're missing out because our Labor Day sale has huge savings to wrap up the season in style. Like dresses from Karl Lagerfeld and INC, 100 and under. Plus, just what you need for fall. Like Levi's for your whole crew, 30 to 40% off. It's also the best time to update your home with our lowest prices of the season on furniture, mattresses, and more. Hurry in. Macy's Labor Day sale starts tomorrow. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Trevor Story to lead it off in the top of the second against Kyle Bradish. It was fantastic in the first. Story, then Lowe, and Massa. Pitch, drive deep to left field, way back toward the corner. It is inside the pole and gone. Career homer number 200 for Trevor Story, and the Red Sox lead it 1-0, and he gets the baseball right back.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. You got to go up there and ambush. And so many times, Trevor Story from righties gets first pitch sliders, gets a hanger right here from Bradish and takes it out. Thank you to the fan who threw it back.
That is so awesome. His 21st this year, the 200th of a brilliant career, and the Red Sox have broken through. Here is Nathaniel Lowe. The pitch is a high fastball. I love that he went up there hacking right away.
I mean, based off of his body and how he swung at that, he was looking fastball and just reacted to a hanger.
Magic hands. It's 1-0 to Lowe. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner, rather inside, I should say. And it's 1-1. This is unbelievable. 21 homers, 83 driven in. What a comeback season. 1-1 to Lowe. Bright bat. Rest of the infield covered in shadow. The pitch is a foul. He was awkward there.
Don't forget the 22 stolen bases also.
Yeah, he's been unreal. He was asked about the contract. He said that's for later. That's the offseason. He can opt out after this season. I find it hard to believe that he would.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Even if he did, the Red Sox do have an option to trigger another year at 25. So he will be on the Red Sox next year. I feel so certain of that. The 1-2. Lowe hits one on the ground to the left side. Henderson backhands from a knee. A spiked throw, and it gets there on 2 hops. Wow. That was a little unconventional. But because it's Lowe running down the line, it is there in time, and there's one away.
Yeah, the infield was shifted. Gunnar Henderson playing up the middle. Machine was over in the 6 hole, so this was hit almost a straight-up shortstop. But Henderson had to go a long way, slid down on his knees and got rid of it quickly, but not a good throw. Not exactly a burner and Low going down the baseline right there.
Here's Massa. Pitch is a little outside. You'll see it sometimes where guys know they have to get rid of it. Not like that. I mean, that thing was, he spiked it like 25 feet in front of him.
It's like he had something sticky on his hands, right?
1-0 to Yoshida. Bradish out of the set. And Massa takes a ball outside. Good patience. And it is 2-0.
There's been times I got a ground ball where I got jammed at third base and hit it off the pine tar. And literally, it felt like I was throwing a Velcroed ball across the infield.
I'm sure that's how the pine tar got on your hands. 2-0 to Massa. He takes a strike at the bottom of the zone.
I don't need spin rate at third base, okay?
I love all the stories the way catchers and pitchers have it on their shin guards.
I would totally have some on my glove, but just so I could have
a little grip.
Especially if it's cold out.
It's so important at that time of year. Not so much now. 2-1 to Massa. Pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. It's the first of those he's thrown. I love that Massa was ready to rip, and it's 2-2.
Massa was trying to hit one to the warehouse.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, a run in on a Story home run. Arbella Insurance Foundation dedicated to strikeout cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout from a Sox pitcher, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Really good curveball in the dirt, and Yoshida is gone. Picked out there by Jackson. He throws to first. Third punch out for Bradish.
So I just want to know, when Trevor Story homers, the Red Sox are 18-1.
Sure.
Okay? I like it.
Me too. He has been the #1 predictor of success. When he does things, they win. It's so hard to state how happy everyone is for his success. The ultimate grinder. It's been such a test for him here as Rafaela takes a strike on the inside corner.
That was about 6 inches below the zone. That wasn't even close.
You said it yesterday, and I think it's true. He's been getting burned a little bit.
That was the worst one. He didn't even argue it.
0-1. 2 down, a run in. Pitch is a ball. Checks his swing to Cedon on a slider. No, he doesn't. According to the first base umpire, Nick Lentz, he's got to be whiplashed in the box. A low pitch, and then I thought he checked there, but they say no.
No argument.
He's calm. He was unreal in BP today, 0-2. Here's the pitch, and it is loop foul. I think he looks really good. I mean, if he can take pitches like he has here.
Yeah, he has the last few games been taking those borderline pitches, which is great. I mean, 185, 34 games since the break. It just has not been happening, whether that playing second base or whatever. The approach just hasn't been as good, and then when he gets mistakes, he's fouling them off.
0-2 to Cedon. Bradish is ready. Long set. He throws, and Rafaela swings and misses. Dotted fastball above the zone. And the inning is over. However, the Red Sox get one from TS10. Adios. His 200th puts the Red Sox ahead. 1-0 after an inning and a half in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
You've got taco night on the table. Seasoned meat, warm tortillas, all the fixings. Now reach for a cold, fizzy Pepsi. Suddenly, dinner goes from pretty good to, whoa! That crisp cola snap that elevates every bite. Bold flavor, meet bold taste. Because this isn't just dinner. Food deserves Pepsi.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Hey, it's Lucas Giolito. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Lucas Giolito to the mound with a 1-0 lead. Colton Cowser, who was great last night, into the left-handed batter's box. Giolito pumps one in there. Fastball on the outside corner for strike one. Fans in Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island step up to the plate and support the Red Sox Foundation's efforts in your state through the Red Sox Charity License Plate Program. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nasty changeup. And it's 0-2. Learn more at redsoxfoundation.org/plates. I got to get one of those. 0-2. Giolito winds. He throws. Swing and a miss. Nasty. That was awesome. A changeup, and Cowser gone on 3 pitches. Gio's got 3 punchies.
First baseman number 29.
Here's Samuel Basayo.
Yeah, back-to-back changeups right there, and everything pretty much down the middle of the plate. Challenge Cowser, and he's been hitting off-speed really well lately. Had the backside homer on the curveball yesterday.
Trevor Story joining some elite Red Sox company with that homer. The pitch is down. It's a list he was already on, but it narrows and gets even more fun. Red Sox with more than 20 homers, more than 20 steals, and more than 80 RBIs in a season is a who's who. Of those dual threats, the 1-0 is popped up on the infield, back of the plate actually. Narvaez throws the mask away, says get out of the way, Mr. Ripperger, and they're 2 down.
Can I guess some of the names?
Sure.
Mookie did it twice.
Yep.
Petey.
Mm-hmm.
Nomar.
Yep.
Obviously Trevor. How many are there?
7. So you got Mookie.
Mookie twice.
Nomar.
Petey.
Yep.
I don't know after that.
Center fielder just before you got on the scene. Here is Kobe Mayo.
Jacoby.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right-handed hitter with 2 down. The pitch is low. Jackie Jensen in 1954.
Oh, that, yeah, of course.
And the guy who is on top of every single statistical category. Games played, hits, everything in Red Sox history. That would be Yaz. Yeah. 1-0 is a high fastball. Giolito upset there. One of those weird follow-throughs. He sort of launched that one. And it's 2-0. 1970. Isn't that amazing? 20 homers, 20 steals, and 80 or more driven in. Here's a pitch that just misses inside. A changeup again. And it's 3-0. Mike Yastrzemski's been awesome since he went to the Royals. The Royals have cooled, though, considerably. Sox now have a 5-game edge on them for a playoff spot. 3-0. That pumps in there with a fastball. And it's 3-1. So that was Yaz's 10th season, 1970. Wow. 4th in the MVP. That year, a 452 on base and a 1044 OPS. 3-1. Is a ground ball up the middle. Giolito tumbles to his backside. Second baseman Hamilton has it. Throws to first in time. Giolito more embarrassed than anything. He's okay. I think he caught a spike on the rubber. He's laughing coming off, and he's through 2 beautifully. We go to the 3rd. Giolito bouncing his glove, head down. 1-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market. WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Deborah had to have surgery.
I had hip surgery in November of 2024.
Her United Healthcare nurse, Crystal, checked on her.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell that she was struggling.
Deborah needed help.
My infection markers were through the roof.
And Crystal knew what to do.
I called the hospital and said she's coming in.
And got Deborah the help she needed.
Crystal and United Healthcare saved my life.
Hear more stories like Deborah's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
Choosing a bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drink that's all flavor and just 100 calories? Easy. Choosing between creamy vanilla, double chocolate, and sea salt caramel flavors? A little harder. Try the delicious new Starbucks Frappuccino light drinks. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
We're right back to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
David Hamilton leads off. See if he drops it like it's hot. He drives one high and deep into right field. It is way back. It is gone over that high wall. Now, a fan did reach out. I think it was out of here anyway. And David Hamilton launches, and it's 2-0 Red Sox.
Yeah, there's a little deck right on top of that tall fence out there, and then that fence where they can reach over, similar to kind of how the monster is. There's room. So that is 100% a homer. Another first pitch lead off the inning homer for the Red Sox.
Makes Snoop proud as Carlos Narvaez comes up. Awesome from Hamilton. God, would you love to see him get hot? That was that sinker center cut, and Hammy was ready for it. I think he was pummeled. We saw for a couple months he was so big for this Red Sox offense. And how great it would be if he could get hot and keep Cedon in the outfield. Here's Carlos, who's swinging a hot bat. He takes a fastball in the inside corner for strike one.
Yeah, get his bat going for sure, because defensively he grades out actually really well at second base. He's got a ton of range with that speed. So
well, he made some huge plays in that Yankees series. 0-1 to Narvaez, who takes a little bit outside slider. And it is 1-1. By the way, Richard Fitz on the injured list with biceps neuritis, a little nerve damage. And Giovanni Moran, left-hander, came up to give the Red Sox a little insurance and some length in the bullpen. 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one up there. And now the question becomes who takes that spot in the rotation. Alex Cora told us today it will not be Walker Buehler. So Kyle Harrison throwing tonight for Worcester. Is it possible that Friday at Fenway we could have one of the most anticipated pitching debuts in some time?
Oh, I hope so.
Here's Carlos looking at a fastball high, and it's 2-2. That would be Peyton Tolley, who has just jumped off the page lately. And no one is talking about it officially. No one's committing to anything, but I think there is a chance now.
I do too.
2-2 to Narvaez. 2-zip Sox. The pitch is high.
And it could be Kyle Harrison also.
Sure.
Right?
But here's what I'll tell you. I've now been around Alex Cora for a lot of years. And he says and doesn't say things that often mean quite a lot. 2-2 to Carlos, rather 3-2. Bradish is ready. He throws and Narvaez swings and skies one foul on the first base side. He was asked today, is Tolley in consideration for Friday? And he said, we haven't talked about it, but he had this twinkle in his eye. And normally he will shoot you straight if something is not possible. And he'll say
there's a good chance.
Or he's working on stuff. We'd like to see more. That was not there today. 3-2, strike three call. Narvaez threw the bat away, but I think that got the bottom of the zone. And there's one away.
Final day to enter the Shaw's Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is August 31st. This is your last chance to win a Boston sports experience and a $500 Shaw's gift card. Spend $50, get your code, and enter. Official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
You are just such a pro. Lineups, drops, the whole deal. Here's Roman swinging at a ground ball. He was ready to rip on a curveball, and it's 0-1.
Take this away from me.
I don't want to read. It's beautiful. By the way, the seventh batter of this game was brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, Boston's go-to injury attorney for over 30 years. 0-1. Roman just missed one, it felt like last time. Here he swings and misses. That was a great curveball. And it's 0-2. He is remarkable, this young man. Youngest Red Sox player ever to hit a leadoff home run last night. I love how he reacts when he's told these things. He said, oh, that's cool. Thanks for telling me that.
Let me know, bud.
0-2. 2-0 Red Sox in the third. Bradish, will he triple up on curveballs? He throws, he does, and that one misses. Actually, that was the slider, a little tighter inside, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he's really tough on these lefties. He's not scared to pitch in. Obviously, the breaking balls break in there, but he throws his fastballs into him as well.
1-2 to Roman. Bregman on deck. Here's the pitch. Anthony takes a ball. I'm sure you saw what Trevor Story said about this kid. He said there's a real chance he could be the face of baseball.
Yeah. I mean, we see it, right? It's just like that quiet confidence about him, which you just don't see. And I know we talk about it all the time, but that's how special he is.
He is. 2-2, deep in the box. He waits. Bradish throws, and Roman takes a high fastball. 3-2. I like that he's starting very slowly to show a little bit more of his personality. He's never going to be Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that's just part of getting to the big leagues and getting comfortable and finding out who the people are around you and who you can be.
3-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a really good fastball, top of the zone. And Roman is 0 for 2. We take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Will Fleming and Will Middlebrooks, see if the wonderful sponsor reads. Alex Bregman digs into the right-handed batter's box with 2 down. Pitch is way outside. You know, about Anthony, just to put a little loop on that thought, I love that he's so serious about it. It's what drives him. It's what makes him great. I mean, he's a totally laid-back, kind-hearted, normal person. But when it comes to baseball, he's just totally obsessed. So is this guy. The 1-0 to Bregman is a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, and that's just his focus. I mean, you've known me long enough now. I'm a complete goofball most 99% of the time.
No way.
But on the field, I wasn't like that.
Yeah.
You know, you have to lock in. That's how you focus.
1-1 to Bregman. Run in, 2 down. The pitch is a ball outside. I love the story when his extension got signed. His agents said that oftentimes they'll get pitched massive marketing deals for him. They'll send him over, and they don't hear for like a week, 10 days, because he's so dialed in preparing for games.
Just doesn't even check his phone.
I love it. 2-1 to Bregman. The pitch is right there. He's done more of that lately, Bregman has. It seems like fastballs in the heart of the plate taken for strikes.
Yeah, I think he's sitting soft a lot the last few days. He's even his hits in New York. He had 2 3-hit games, but they weren't crushed.
Deuce is wild to number 2. Bregman takes high. Go ahead. 3-2.
He would get to 2 strikes and he would get his hits, but it's like he was being beat by the fastball, and that's just purely him looking off speed, and he gets a lot of off speed. There's a reason for that, but that's the cat and mouse of baseball, them going against the grain here.
3-2 to Alex. 2-0 Sox. Here's the pitch, and a breaking ball drilled high into center field. Back into his right. Cowser on the run. He's there to make the play, and the inning is over just a little bit off the end of the bat. Red Sox get a homer from Hamilton. To the bottom of the 3rd we go. 2-0 Sox. From the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
You've got taco night on the table. Seasoned meat, warm tortillas, all the fixings. Now reach for a cold, fizzy Pepsi. Suddenly, dinner goes from pretty good to, whoa, that crisp cola snap that elevates every bite. Bold flavor, meet bold taste. Because this isn't just dinner. Food deserves Pepsi.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel or that white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right? In the flesh. Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service. Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction. Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food. No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat? Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way. If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair. You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Giolito with a 2-0 lead. Fires to Dylan Beavers, who sees a fastball pour in there for strike 1. Giolito has been really good. And he's gotten solo homers from Story and Hamilton. 0-1 to Beavers. 296. He's had a really nice start to his career as he takes a little bit low. 296 with a homer. Had a very nice series at Fenway Park when the Red Sox took those 2, but it feels different here this week in Baltimore. 1-1. Pregame in at third, as he so often is against lefties. The pitch fouled off over Alex's head and out of play. Subaru New England scoreboard. Everything else just getting underway. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. Get yours at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Minnesota back in Toronto. Blue Jays won again last night. 5-game lead over the Sox in the AL East. 1-2. Is strike 3 called. Fastball dotted at 93, and Giolito is carving him up. 4th strikeout, and here comes Vimael Machin.
Such a good name. That was a nasty sinker right there, actually. That fastball had some run on it from Giolito. Normally you don't see fastball with that type of movement. I don't know if he just got inside of a four-seamer because he doesn't really throw a sinker much, but that had some nasty movement.
Left-handed hitter Machin. The pitch from Giolito is blooped into left field. Over to his right is Duran. He's there to make the play. Actually carried a little bit for that left-hander with not much power, but Giolito will certainly take it. 2 down. Yankees just underway with the Nats in town. Top 1, 2 down with a runner aboard. Rivalry report brought to you by River Spring Living, which truly feels like home. I've been there. I've seen it. Care and connection that makes it so special. Get a tour today at riverspringliving.org. David Pomerantz treats us just like he treats every resident of that place, like royalty. Here's Alex Jackson, right-handed hitter. He takes a strike on the outside corner. I mean, I had 2 Reubens from Liebman's Deli over the weekend at Yankee Stadium. Matzo ball soup because my throat was giving me problems.
I thought that shirt looked a little tight on you tonight. It's all making sense now.
0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Really good slider from Giolito, and it's 0-2.
I'll tell you what, the cities we go to, you try to eat the specialties in those cities. Here you want crab, right? You go to New York, you're getting bagels, you're getting sandwiches from a deli. I love that about, traveling. It gets long. The season gets long. You're away from the family a lot, but it's pretty cool. You get to go to these cities and do what we do.
Did you find some crab today?
No.
We will tomorrow. I guarantee it. 0-2 is ripped on a line into right field. That's a base hit. The O's have their first knock. Anthony picks it up, and Jackson is aboard with 2 down in the 3rd. There's a place just outside Camden Yard, Fadley's Market, which just has some of the best crab cakes you'll ever have. And even if TC doesn't like him, we want him. I love the stance he took. Out on Baltimore crab cakes.
It's like, crab, have you been to Maine? Get some lobster.
I mean, can't both be good?
Yes. Unless you're from Maine.
Here's Jackson Holiday. Ground ball to first. Lowe's got it. He steps on the bag, inning over. Super efficient from Giolito. Lobster crab will take them both. 2-0 Red Sox after 3 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
So I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
At Designer Shoe Warehouse, we believe that shoes are an important part of, well, everything.
From first steps to first dates, from all-nighters to all-time personal bests.
From building pillow forts to building a life.
For all the big and small moments that make up your whole world, DSW is there. And we've got just the shoes. Find a shoe for every you from brands you love at brag-worthy prices at your DSW store or DSW.com.
Jones and Keefe.
Weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This fourth inning brought to you by Cars for Kids. Easiest way to get rid of your old car. Donate today and your car can be picked up tomorrow. Donate now at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K.
A whole new world. Here's Jarren Duran as we go to the fourth inning. I mean, Brooksy is just elevating his game.
I'd love that you make such a big deal out of this. It's pump me up. I like this.
Duran homered last night, the big one. Here he tries to again. A fastball up and tight. Swung on and missed. And it's 0-1. He was called out on strikes. He took a fastball at the bottom of the zone his first time. 0-1 to JD. Playing to pull on the infield. In at third is Machin. Fastball high.
I'll make a deal with you, though. I will do reads if we're leading. Deal?
No deal.
Have some faith.
He's so superstitious. One of the things our listeners might not know, the 1-1 pitch is swung on a miss. It's rubbed off on me. I've started to insist that I wear the same shoes if they win a game the night before.
I love that. It just kind of adds to it, and it's not that it makes me less confident in certain times when I can't do a certain thing. It just makes me more confident when I can repeat it.
Well, do your part, right?
Yeah, because we have so much to do with the success of the guys down there.
A lot of determining of the outcomes from the booth. 1-2 to Duran. 2-0 Red Sox in the fourth. Pitch. JD swings and misses. That was a great curveball. This guy is really good, Bradish is. And there's one down.
Yeah, he's got the type of stuff between the two different shapes of curveballs and a good fastball, mid to upper 90s fastball that he's dotting up. You have to beat him how the Red Sox are beating him right now. You pick your spots early in counts, and he tries to steal a strike with a breaking ball, and you can get him.
1 out, top 4. Trevor hit his 200th career homer his first time. Pitch. Trevor swings and misses. Sinking fastball. That had so much movement into the righty.
Late movement. He ambushed him. It started middle in and just dove under his bat off the plate in.
0-1. 83 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Swinging a shot foul. Look out, Kyle Hudson.
Cuidado.
Saw him out on the promenade by the hotel. My kids were up so early. We played catch through 25 innings of simulated baseball. Huddy came by. He was great to my boys. He's a great dad of his own. And I said to my sons, you know, he's our third base coach. He was a pro ball player, in fact, for the Orioles. But he was also an awesome college wide receiver. And he said, I don't know about awesome, but he was.
He led his team in receptions or receiving yards 2 years in a row as a freshman and a sophomore.
Tremendous. You could have fed him some go balls. 0-2 to TS10. Pitch is strike 3 called. That was right there at the bottom of the zone. This guy is rolling. That is 8 strikeouts. Couple solo homers, the difference. And here's Nathaniel Lowe. Well, the good news for the Red Sox is he's thrown 54 pitches. Get that count up.
8 strikeouts snuck up on me. You said that, and I was like, no way. And sure enough, goodness.
2 down, here's Lowe. Pitch. Swinging a line drive up the middle into center field. He just keeps hitting. He's aboard. And with 2 down, that'll bring up Yoshida. Third inning was brought to you by Citgo. Middlebrooks was asleep at the wheel. He didn't read that one. A club you want to get into, Club Citgo. Download the app now and instantly save 23 cents a gallon on your first fill-up.
Well, if you noticed, all 3 Red Sox hits, first pitches.
Yeah.
Right? Because he is pumping in first with all pitches. It's not just fastballs or certain pitch. He tries to get ahead.
2 down, 1 on. 2-0 Red Sox. Massa takes a high fastball. I love that thought. I mean, this guy's so good, and he mixes and matches that you just don't know what's coming.
And as the deeper you get into counts, the tougher he gets because all his stuff's pretty nasty.
1-0. You can see why this guy's been an elite pitcher, and he looks totally back to normal. 1-0. Massa takes a high fastball. 2-0. They won't push him. I mean, he'll throw 80, 85, but it's easy for them to get excited about what's to come in the future for this guy. I would expect Massa to try to unload right here. 2-0 with Lowe at first. Bradish sets. He throws, and Yoshida swings and grounds one back to the mound. He got fooled by a sinker in, and he is gone on a soft ground ball. That's how good Bradish can be. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowes.com/rebates for details.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel or that white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Lucas Giolito. He's back to the mound for the bottom of the fourth. Boot, scoot, and boogie in between innings. He sort of did a boot, scoot, and boogie on the backside of the mound, did Giolito, at the end of the third. Jackson, Henderson, and Kowser. Herb Chambers batting order. The pitch to Jackson, just a little bit low. Herb Chambers batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Sudbury, and flagship motor cars of Linfield. I could see you at a little line dancing boogie. Peanut shells on the ground. The 1-0 is a ground ball to second. Hamilton 2 steps to his left. He's got it. Throws to first in time. I'm sure Hammy in his time in San Marcos and Austin, Texas has been to 1 or 2.
In Dallas, you go to old Billy Bob's. That's what
of course it's called Billy Bob's.
It's called Billy Bob's, a massive bar in Fort Worth. There's a couple of them, but it's a good time.
Here's Gunnar Henderson. One thing I've learned to love about these line dancing parties is how many of them people know. They know every single step of them. Here's Gunnar, who takes a strike on the outside corner.
It's not that many steps. It's called the 2-step.
Not that. I'm talking about like the big barns with 700 people.
Oh, yeah, it's like a choreographed dance.
It's amazing. 0-1. Outside. I've been dragged to it before. It's really fun.
You probably
big tree
stand
fall
out.
hard.
Yeah, I get it. Trust me.
The 2-step becomes a 5-step for me. 1-1 to Gunnar. 2-0 Red Sox in the bottom of the fourth. Beauty of a night here. The pitch is a little bit high. I think he's happy with that location. 2-1.
Yeah, the changeup plays off of that well, but Gunnar Henderson's a smart hitter. You got to feel like after that pitch, maybe he looks for that changeup.
2-1. It was exactly that. He wasn't looking for it, and it's 2-2.
Thank you, because that was a good one to hit.
Get you the New England Chevy dealers question of the day. We sort of alluded to this with Peyton Tolley. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Great slider, and Henderson tied up in knots. He's been punched out twice. 5 strikeouts for Giolito. This is vintage stuff, and they're 2 away.
Yeah, what's great with Giolito is when he is missing his spots, like he did on that pitch, it's not in the zone. It's stayed up above it. You're not really going to get hurt up there, but when you're missing over the heart of the plate, we've seen it with him. He can give up a lot of home runs.
Here's Colton Cowser, who struck out his first time. The pitch. Strike at the top of the zone. That looked way up, but it's 0-1.
That was a solid 8 inches above the zone.
Question is, if Fitz misses significant time, would you like to see take his place in the rotation?
I think we know the answer to that.
Yeah, I do. 0-1, down and in, change up, bounced in. It's Buehler, Harrison, Tolley, or Criswell. Well, Cooper's hurt. It's not going to be Buehler, so it's really kind of a 2-horse race, Harrison and Tolley. I mean, there's nothing decided yet, not even close, but the excitement around Tolley would be unbelievable. 1-1. Pitch, change up low. And by the way, the next time it comes around is Friday, and that's Paul Skeens at Fenway Park.
Well, yeah, and how about, push May back one day to Saturday and just go Tolley versus Skeens? That would break baseball.
2-1. Here's the pitch. High fly foul. Or win the first 3 here and then let Giovanni Moran pitch the finale here and then go Crochet and Skeens on Friday night at Fenway.
Ooh, okay, fine.
By the way,
I like that.
Skubal gave up 6 runs last night. Only one of them was earned, but he gave up a grand slam. It won't hurt his numbers, but
his ERA is still better than Crochet's right now. Not by a lot.
I think it's a really tight race for that.
Let's see.
2 down, bases empty, 2-0 Red Sox, 2-2 to Cowser. Giolito into his windy throws, and a fastball misses just upstairs. A slider that hung a little bit. It's 3-2.
So Skubal's at 2.28. Crochet is at 2.38, but Hunter Brown's actually at 2.36. And then obviously Skeens is leading the universe at 2.07.
I'd say it'll be fun to watch a pitch, and it will. 3-2. The pitch is in there. Strike 3. Changeup dotted, and Giolito's rolling along. He has fanned Henderson and Cowser 4 times. 6 overall. We go to the 5th inning. Then fun for Giolito and the Red Sox. 2-0 on the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Morning decisions. A creamy mocha frappuccino drink? A sweet vanilla? Maybe a smooth caramel? Or that white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Start your day with bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. Pick up a bottle near you wherever you buy your groceries.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Art, Fitzy, and Johnson.
Weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Cedar Rafaela leads it off in the 5th. Pitch to him is a fastball that runs inside. Will was talking about all the ERA leaders in the American League leaders and who's circling the drain. Presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining. Want to notice Cedar? That's inside, too, and it's 2. Now, we'll make him do that one tomorrow. Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll make sure my girls are listening. They'll love that one.
Softball tonight, huh?
Yeah. It got cut a little short, those Florida thunderstorms rolling through.
The Rays have been bitten by those. 2-0, popped up. Get into the seats behind home plate. I don't think it will. The catcher, Jackson, is back into the on-deck area. He makes the play. Cedar frustrated there. Took 2 close ones and then popped out in foul ground. So, 1 down. And here's the man who homered his first time, David Hamilton. I believe we're certainly past 110 pitches now. Presented by 110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Here's Hamilton, who takes a strike on the outside corner. Let's see, that's now 62 for Bradish and 43 for Giolito. That's amazing. So we're not. But we gave 110 Grill a little early love. 0-1 to Hamilton. Way in on the grass at third is Machin, and a pitch misses low. Sinker. And it's 1-1. Nothing Red Sox. This game flying along. 1-1. Pitch is low. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Hamilton. Man, what a lift he could give this team.
No, I was just thinking that. And just make you feel that much better about him if you do get into the postseason. Him being on that roster, not just being a base runner, but being a guy that can play second base for you.
And hit, and with some power.
Yes.
2-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down and in 3-1. You want him to get on base any way he can here.
Well, the thing with him is that he needs consistent playing time. Not everybody is Romy and Ref Snyder and guys that have the ability to play twice a week and be effective. Some people need to play more often just to find a rhythm.
3-1. He chops one on the right side. Coming on is Basayo at first. He's there to make the play. Again, it's frustrating for both Cedon and Hamilton, but it's a measure of how excellent Bradish's stuff is. Yeah. These huge advantage counts and all this weak contact.
Yeah, even just his fastball to throw a strike and those advantage counts. They have late movement. They still have good velocity. And he's putting them where he wants it.
Nats and Yankees scoreless in the second on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Lot to love about a brand new Subaru. Get yours at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Here's Narvaez. Struck out his first time on a low fastball. He takes one high this time, and it's 1-0. He's 4 for his last 9 with a homer, a couple driven in. A 3-hit Saturday at Yankee Stadium. 1-0. Looking very twitchy. He swings and misses at a slider. Another guy who, along with Wong, Hamilton, starting to look very comfortable at the plate. 1-1. 2 down, bases clear. Still a glorious night in Baltimore. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's just a destroying curveball. The fastball, the sinker, slider, curveball combo this guy has is elite.
Yeah, the slider, based off the numbers the last couple of years, have been even better than the curveball. But tonight, that curveball is just devastating. 12-6 action.
Blue Jays already lead the Twins 2-0 in the top of the second. They are a wagon at home. And the Twins have just traded everybody and totally fallen apart. 1-2 to Narvaez. Pitch. High fly foul on the first base side. And Carlos hangs in 1-2. Alejandro Kirk and Bo Bichette drove in runs. Bo Bichette's due for a huge payday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
1-2. Pitch. Line drive foul. Seemed like it was a guarantee he would leave. Then they re-upped with Vladdy. They're having this magical season. He loves Fenway Park. His dad played for the Red Sox. I thought that might be a real marriage in the offseason.
Well, I feel like as soon as they decided to pay that type of money to Guerrero, that tells me you want to be a winning team. And if that's the case, you have to re-sign.
You would think so. 1-2 to Carlos Narvaez. In the 5th, 2 down. Pitch is strike 3 called again. That one even a little bit lower, but very similar to his first at-bat. He is gone. 9 strikeouts for Bradish. Sox down in order, halfway home. 2-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets it started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
At Designer Shoe Warehouse, we believe that shoes are an important part of, well, everything.
From first steps to first dates, from all-nighters to all-time personal bests.
From building pillow forts to building a life.
For all the big and small moments that make up your whole world, DSW is there. And we've got just the shoes. Find a shoe for every you from brands you love at brag-worthy prices at your DSW store or DSW.com.
You're listening to live play-by-play action of the Boston Red Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
On we go into the bottom of the fifth inning, 2-0 Sox. Samuel Basayo, left-hander with huge power, takes a big rip. Got a high fastball, he swings through it, and it's 0-1. My two young boys are in the house tonight. They just got into Camden Yards, and they did something I think that a lot of Red Sox fans are going to do in the weeks and years to come, and that is they got to right field, saw Roman Anthony, and just stopped. Here's the 0-1, and misses down and in. Curveball, and it's 1-1.
That's a good question. Like at that age, what, 3 and 6? Or 3, is he 7?
3 and 7, yeah.
3 and 7. At 7, definitely. That's like the same age as Maddie, my oldest. They recognize players because they watch it all the time.
Well, Roman is magnetic. The 1-1 is in there. What a great changeup, and it's 1-2.
So I'm assuming that's their favorite player?
Yeah,
I know. Well,
there are a lot of them.
Charlie drew a picture for Trevor.
That was Bailey, and Charlie
Bailey,
loves
okay.
Cedon, who's looking right over at. Here's the 1-2, and it is low. The thing about this group, all of Boston, all of New England, all of Red Sox Nation, it's such a likable team.
So true.
And that's why you get so many different answers from different people. Who's your favorite player?
Right.
2-2. Here's the pitch. Broken bat, not really, actually, but a foul ball back to the screen off the end of the bat.
Didn't it?
Yeah. I think these effects mics make you think that more than is the case. Either way, 2-2. They both love Bregman. I mean, he's made such an impression early on everybody. 2-0 Red Sox. The 2-2 is right to Alex on cue. Second hop, he gloves, throws to first, one away. I think it's a mark, though, and you played on teams like this, Will, where there's so many guys that are loved.
What's nice when you can watch a ball team and just you can feel and see that they just want to win. And they love each other, which is something that really you can see when you watch them play. It's not just a bunch of individuals, which you see across Major League Baseball so often.
They also have fun. Here's Kobe Mayo, right-handed hitter. He takes a strike on the outside corner. I mean, we saw the celebration.
I was just about to say, I think Crochet had his celebrations after home runs. Maybe I don't want my kids to see yet.
So funny. They love it. Here's the 0-1. It is just outside. He got Connor Wong in on the act today, too.
You kind of left him out to dry, to be honest.
Kind of a coordinated celebration there. He's awesome, Ms. Crochet. He has fit in so well on every level. 1-1 to Mayo, the pitch. Driven down the left field line, over to his right, and in is Duran. He's there to make the play. That was not hit hard, but into a good spot. Duran tracks it down. They're 2 down. That's 52 pitches thrown by Giolito.
That one actually did sound like it broke his bat.
I'm done guessing, but it did.
We'll go with yes.
How about this? Nesson tells us Giolito's got the third lowest ERA against the O's in the last 5 years behind Skubal and, of all people, Eduardo Rodriguez. Used to own his former team. Here's a check swing and a foul by Dylan Beavers for strike one. This thing rolling along in the bottom of the fifth inning. 2-0 Red Sox. Code word is Camden Yards. All bunched together. Make sure to enter your code word Camden Yards in the member portal today to claim your points. 0-1 inside. So Beavers at the plate. Machin is on deck. Who's on deck? Brought to you by Timber Tech Decking and Railing. Everything wood should be.
So Machin. It makes me think of the old Pujols. I'm not a machine. I Albert. You remember that?
The Sports Center ad. The 1-1. He's at the copy machine.
Yes. I'm not a machine. I Albert.
Oh, man. What an unbelievable hitter he was.
No.
700 home runs. Why not? 2-1, 2 down. Bases clear for Beavers. Pitch fouled off on the third base. I mean, there was a time. I mean, Albert is obviously first ballot, should be unanimous Hall of Famer. I mean, he came out of nowhere.
There'll be one guy that won't vote for him,
which is
it's
so
always
stupid.
One, which I don't get.
He immediately was one of the great hitters in the game. 2-2. Pitch. Pop foul.
Just the overall consistency of what he did every single year. Have you seen the picture of him in high school?
Oh,
By the way, he looks like he's 30.
Oh, yeah. And he had kind of that same look at the plate. I asked Tony La Russa one time. They brought him to camp in 2001. He was like an out-of-nowhere guy. An unbelievable minor league season in 2000. They brought him to big league camp in 2001. I said, Tony, how long did it take you to know he should be on the team? He said, 1 day. 2-2 to Beavers. Pitch is just inside. He won the Rookie of the Year as a rookie, Will. He played 161 games, 329 with 37 homers and 130.
Come on.
He was 21.
And you know, like La Russa said one day, you watch enough baseball, you realize when guys are special and when they're different.
3-2. Pitch. Ripped deep into right field. This thing is way back, and it is gone. No, it's not. Off the wall, I beg your pardon. Anthony plays the carom. I thought that thing was well into the seats. It blended with the white wall out there. It stays in the yard. Thank goodness.
Well,
and it's a 2-out double.
The sound on that and the trajectory, it looked like it was going to be 12 rows deep. And yeah, that white wall in right center here, the ball just totally disappeared. I was already looking down in my computer to see what number home run that was for him. And then I almost heard it bounce off the wall.
Wow. Definitely take it. Hey, this time of year, I mean, it started at 79. I guess it's just not going that well, although Trevor certainly got his, so did Hamilton, but those were down the lines. Here is the man himself, Machin, and it's 1-0.
That was 105 off the bat. He hit it hard, but I think it was just low. It's on a line.
Never happier to make a mistake than right there. 1-0. Pitch, changeup, and a good one on the corner, and it's 1-1. They still have that old school charge horn here, as they did at Memorial Stadium. Brought it here, and it's just one of those vintage baseball sounds. 1-1. Pitch ripped into right field, but it'll hang up. Roman's right there. He makes the play, and the inning is over. Mea culpa. It did not get out, and because of it, Red Sox still lead 2-0 after 5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
I'm not a machine, okay? I'm just Albert.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets it started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true.
Do the do.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
Hi, this is Roman Anthony. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Why didn't you eliminate them, Albert?
Shut up.
Joe Braverman strikes again. Here's Roman Anthony, who's looking a little bit like Pujols as a rookie. He takes a pitch in the dirt for ball one. Roman tonight has popped out and struck out. Normally, third time facing someone is a good thing for him, although Bradish has been so good. 1-0, pitch, low. It's amazing watching the way guys pitch to Roman Anthony. He's already so respected and feared.
Well, they know, regardless of the velocity, regardless of the stuff, if you miss, it's going to be a loud noise.
74 pitches thrown. This is likely his last inning. 2-0. Pitch. Roman drills one into the gap in right center field. It's down, and it is between the outfielders. Roman thinking about it. He will hold it first. Keegan Aiken, the left-hander, is up in the bullpen, and Anthony, as we said, hard to get him 3 times. Leadoff hit in the 6th.
Yeah, good swing there. Didn't crush it, but when you're as strong as he is, it's okay. I mean, it's a perfectly located two-seamer down and away. Hits it off the end, but finds the gap in right center.
Here now Bregman, who's looking for something good to happen at the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Walked, was 0 for 3 last night. Here he takes low. Don't you think now he will sit fastball and try to lift off?
Feels like he just missed a slider in his last at bat to left center. And I really thought he would get a fastball in right there. It's pretty obvious over the last few games he's been sitting soft and taking a lot of fastballs, but sometimes he sets pitchers up.
1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a chopper up the middle, could be 2. Henderson steps on the bag himself, throws to first, double play. And there was a heater, but just did not quite clip it.
Yeah, he was looking for it, and he got it, but that was that good sinker, that downward movement right before the hitting zone. Just caused Bregman to hit it right into the ground.
Two down. Here's Jarren Duran, who takes a fastball outside, ball 1. Darkening skies, the 1-0. Jarren fouls it off. It's so funny you say that about Bregman. The minute the Red Sox signed him, Steve Sparks, their great radio analyst, told me the story of the time in 2018, late in the year. He was sitting in a hotel bar, and they were about to play the Baltimore Orioles, knowing that they would be their divisional round opponent. 1-1 strike. Pitch is swung on a miss by Duran. And so Bregman told him, say, watch what I do on fastballs inside. And he basically just deked him. He tried to automatically kind of miss them and make them think that he couldn't get to that pitch at the end of the regular season. And then sure enough, in the American League Division Series, 5 for 9, 4 walks, and a 3-run homer on an inside fastball. Set him up. 1-2, swing and a miss. He got him. Yeah, the inning is over. That started with promise on a Roman hit, but a double play ball and a punch out. Bradish may be done. 81 pitches. We'll see. Red Sox lead 2-0. Bottom 6 next on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
What does possibility mean to you?
That's a hard question.
something that you can strive for.
That I'm able to do anything I set my mind to.
You're confident in yourself and you believe in yourself. Stuff that you could achieve.
I feel excited. Anything is possible when you're more confident.
Shoes are a huge part of that. They are the most important part of my style.
You can express yourself.
In the right shoes, anything is possible.
DSW, countless shoes at brag-worthy prices. Imagine the possibilities.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Time to go to the bottom of the sixth. Giolito cruising along, and a fastball fouled off on the first base side into the seats off the bat of Alex Jackson, right-handed hitting catcher.
Well, Bradish was good. I'm not sure I could say I was expecting 10 punchies, but he had good stuff.
Overpowering at times, the 0-1. I pop up on the left side of the infield, drifting foul behind the plate. Narvaez is out of room. It's off the netting there. And it is 0-2. I mean, impressive that both Story and Hamilton clipped him on the first pitch. Those are the difference.
Yeah, it's crazy looking back from the beginning of 2023 till June 14th of 2024 when he got hurt. It was Bradish at 281. Skubal at 249 and Garrett Cole at 263. So he was third in baseball in ERA during that span.
He looks it tonight. Yeah, been awesome.
You hear his name and you don't think of that.
Here's a soft ground ball on the left side. Bregman's got to really hurry. He bare hands and he can't make the play. That's just a swinging bunt hit. Third of the night for the O's. Bad luck for Giolito. That'll bring up Jackson Holiday. Garrett Whitlock is up, kind of shaking out his right arm. Alex Cora made sort of a veiled allusion to a couple guys being down in the bullpen. That's definitely Bernardino.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Matz. I wouldn't think Whitlock and Chapman are unavailable. I wouldn't.
Well, I would say you're going to see Justin Wilson tonight.
Here's Jackson Holiday. Chopper toward first foul. I mean, the thing is, maybe you see none of them because right now Giolito's thrown 66 pitches. Yeah. That would be the best possible outcome. But this is now the third time through. They will be on high alert. One on, none out. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's just perfect. Fastball on the corner, 0-2. He's just filling up the zone, is Giolito. Here's a high fly ball into center field. Cedon in front of the warning track, squares up. He's there to make the play. That one got just enough out toward the end of the bat, and there's one away.
Shaw's and Star Market have lowered hundreds of prices on the items you buy the most, like boneless chicken breast, 2-liter Coca-Cola, avocados, snacks, and much more. Find the new lower price tags aisle after aisle. For details at shaws.com/lower prices and starmarket.com/lower prices.
The man is a total machine.
I'm a machine.
You are. Here's
I'm
Jeremiah.
not a machine, I'm Brooksy.
Here's Jeremiah Jackson, right-handed hitter. You like to leave Henderson on deck. How about a little one-hopper to Story? Here's a slider on the outside corner for a strike. I mean, okay. So now that is, for Giolito, 70 pitches and 48 strikes. Come on. 0-1 at the belt. Lucas, deep breath. He throws. Slider cued off the end of the bat.
And so many times when he does throw a ball, it's on purpose. And it's to set up the changeup. It's to set up the breaking ball down and in. You can't just throw everything in the zone or the hitters are going to be much more aggressive against you.
I mean, this has been the best version of him And you got Bayo tomorrow and Crochet Thursday.
Maybe.
That's true. I think definitely.
I think definitely, too.
0-2 way outside for the slider. I mean, if you can sweep a division rival, you do it.
Yeah, totally.
But first things first, long way to go in this one. I do think Bradish is done. They continue to have Aiken warming in the bullpen. 1-2, the pitch. Ground ball on the left side. Bregman dives. He can't get it. Into the outfield, a base hit. I mean, that is just 2 ground balls with eyes.
Yeah.
And the Orioles have the tying runs aboard. That is so unlucky.
Yeah, nothing really hit hard, right? That's a slider. He did leave it over the middle of the plate, but Jackson was out front, hit it off the end of the bat just perfectly in that 6-hole.
Well, now Andrew Bailey's coming to the mound, and this is really the worst possible spot. But for a guy who's pitched brilliantly, snake bitten on a couple, and here comes the guy you fear the most, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, this is where you really got to dial in, right? And even those pitches that he gave up hits on in this inning, they weren't bad pitches. They were just, they hit it where they weren't.
Good news is he's absolutely owned Gunnar tonight. 2 strikeouts. We take 10 seconds for station ID. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Justin Wilson will get up and start to throw for the Red Sox. Huge spot right here. 2 on, 1 out for the Orioles' most dangerous hitter. Giolito sets. He throws. Henderson swings and misses. Great slider. And it's 0-1.
That's such a good third pitch for him, just because he's so fastball changeup dominant most of the time. Sometimes hitters don't take into account that slider.
0-1. He throws. Henderson takes low. Since June the 1st, Gunnar Henderson, 463 with runners in scoring position.
Yikes.
So this, in some ways, is the key hitter of the whole game.
It means over half the time he gets out, Will.
That's a good point. 1-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Wow, change up. And he's just toying with him. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's filthy. He pulled the string on that. That was the old parachute ball. All right, looks like a fastball and just hits the brakes about halfway to the plate.
Well, the off-speed's worked here. Can he get him with a fastball up in this spot?
Yes, you can. Look at you.
Only took me 130 games with you.
Beep, beep, beep. All right, I'm hitting the pitch column. Hopefully you got it.
1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch, and it is low. Fastball beneath the zone. Were they trying to go up there?
Narvi wanted it up, it looked like, because he went up really late with the glove high because he didn't want to show it early because a runner at second base can relay that in.
Well, if so, that's a bad miss. Don't do that again. 2-2. Giolito throws, and a fastball, strike 3 called on the corner, dotted up 95 miles an hour, and an enormous second out.
Yeah, Gunnar Henderson not happy. That was maybe an inch off the plate. Not by much did that miss, but you will take that call. That is a perfectly located fastball right on the edge.
Yeah, with sort of two-seam action, and I think we've seen this, Will. If it's close and it's moving toward the plate when it goes through the zone, you're more likely to get that call.
Yep. That's it.
Not out of the woods yet. Here's Colton Cowser. The pitch is low with a changeup. 1-0. He's struck out Henderson 3 times tonight, Giolito.
Well, all the off-speed that Henderson saw in that at-bat and through all of his at-bats tonight probably made that 95 in feel like 100.
2 on, 2 out. Red Sox lead by 2 in the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Handled by Lowe. He'll take it himself to the bag. And the inning is over. The baseball gods even that one out. Unlucky, but great stuff from Giolito. We go to the 7th. Red Sox 2, Orioles nothing on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the do.
Dad,
don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across a cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just gonna watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're gonna stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
Here we go.
Count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
This is incredible.
Watch your local NFL game live all season long.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today.
So, I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
To the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now back to the play-by-play action.
Not that often in his career has Trevor Story seen a left-hander come on to face him out of the bullpen, but it happens here as Keegan Aiken comes out for the Orioles. What a night for Kyle Bradish. He did give up the 2 solo homers, but really outstanding return for him. 6 innings, just 4 hits, the 2 runs. And for the 5th time in his career, he strikes out 10 and walks none. Red Sox looking for more against Aiken, who's had a good year. The pitch to Trevor is a fastball for strike 1 on the inside corner.
Did you say first time in his career?
No, I just said it probably doesn't happen that often. Oh, 5th time in his career for Bradish.
I thought you said first. I'm like, wow, and today's the day? Okay.
0-1 is inside to Trevor. Punched 10 tickets.
10 tickets, 14 months after last pitching in the big leagues.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. Got to feel good just to know, okay, I still got it.
1-1. Trevor knows what that feels like. Soft ground ball to short. Henderson backhands. He throws to first. Picked out nicely by Basayo. Now, with that speed from Trevor, that was a close play, and we've noticed it, and Alex Cora has too. Gunnar has made huge strides at short.
He really has. And it's not just with the glove, it's with the arm. He has such a long arm swing, which can make it tough to be consistent with throwing the ball accurately to first base, but he's been really good.
Here is Nathaniel Lowe, takes a fastball high for ball 1.
You know, and I think the reason Nathaniel Lowe's still in this game and still here facing the lefty is because
1-0 is swung on and missed.
Later in the game, you'll likely get Cano out there in the bullpen, and you want Lowe to face him.
Yeah, especially with a lead, you can afford to ride this at bat out.
Yep.
Well,
otherwise, you probably go to Rome.
I think so. Alex is so good about that, keeping his powder dry. The 1-1 is skied into left field. He kind of just missed that one into left. Coming on is Beavers. He's there to make the play. And they're quickly 2 away. Blue Jays continue to lead the Twins 3-0. That game in the 4th inning. And here comes Massa. Sort of the same logic applies here to another left-handed hitter. The Orioles, out of their bullpen, still have Dietrich Enns, the lefty, as Massa takes a strike on the outside corner. And that's it. So Wolfram pitched a lot last night. He's not available this evening. 0-1 to Massa. 2-0 Sox in the 7th. Here's the pitch, and it is on the outside corner to Massa. Changeup, and it's 0-2.
How about Felix Bautista out? You know, he missed with Tommy John. He came back this year, and now he had shoulder surgery with a labrum and a rotator cuff.
Massa fouls it off on the third base side.
Such a power closer in this game. It's such a big part of their bullpen. 2 years in a row, he's going to be out.
0-2, 2 down, base is empty. The pitch fouled back. These are better swings, I think, from Yoshida. There seems to be more purpose, Will, and ever so subtly, he is lifting it more.
Yeah, and Aiken, he's not an awkward at bat for a lefty, pretty normal mechanics, but he does have a good breaking ball that he likes to throw to him.
0-2 is outside. Close, but a good take, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Massa has struck out and grounded to first. On 2, down and in. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan Postgame show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan end of summer sales event to get your new ride. 2-2. Pitch. Massa lines one to third. It's caught over there by Machin. A little bit off the end of the bat, and the Sox go down in order. In the 7th, stretch time. Hear from John Denver in a moment. Red Sox 2, Orioles nothing of the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Yeah. I'll let you get back to your food.
So are you just going to watch me eat?
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, all the way through the AFC Championship game.
And he's in for a touchdown.
Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
So I made the new Eggo protein waffles the other day for my kids, and they couldn't believe how good they tasted, or that they were packed with protein. They have the same great Eggo taste we all know and love, plus 20% of your daily protein. They seriously taste amazing. Whether it's part of your breakfast before school or a quick bite before practice, new Eggo protein waffles and pancakes are an easy way to keep everyone happy. Head to your local grocery store to fuel your morning with Eggo protein waffles and pancakes, available at retailers nationwide.
You're listening to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Giolito continues in the bottom of the 7th. Basayo grounds the first pitch on one hop to second base. Hamilton throws, and on one pitch in the bottom of the 7th, one down. Outstanding efficiency from Giolito. This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the Red Sox may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Counts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of EEI and the Red Sox. One out. Here's Kobe Mayo. Giolito throws. Fastball high. Do you put mayonnaise on sandwiches?
I've been known to.
I no longer do. I'm more mustard myself. Here's the pitch from Giolito to Mayo. Slider popped up. Shallow right field. Roman coming on. 3 pitches and 2 outs in this bottom of the 7th.
I like a good, Reuben or something like a Thousand Island type.
Me
Russian
too.
dressing.
Yep.
Dressing.
I had 2 of those this weekend.
Oh.
I mean, I like tuna salad or whatever with mayo in it. I just
Chicken
don't
salad.
need it lathered on the bread.
That's fair. I need something, right? You need something to, or it's like dry, like a dry sandwich.
2 down. Here's Dylan Beavers. Pitch. Ground ball to second base. It's a 4-pitch inning from Giolito. Before the ball was thrown to first, he was walking off the mound.
Thank you.
Why not? Let's go the distance with Giolito tonight. 83 pitches thrown. 2-0 Red Sox after 7 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Designer Shoe Warehouse, we believe that shoes are an important part of, well, everything.
From first steps to first dates, from all-nighters to all-time personal bests.
From building pillow forts to building a life.
For all the big and small moments that make up your whole world, DSW is there. And we've got just the shoes. Find a shoe for every you from brands you love at brag-worthy prices at your DSW store or DSW.com.
I'm Kiana, and I leveled up my business with Shopify. Once I figured out that Shopify was a thing, I never turned back. I can create a site with my eyes closed. Shopify thinks ahead of us, and it thinks about the customer more than anything. Every day I'm thinking about some other new business, but Shopify is doing it to me because it's so easy to use. It's like I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Start your free trial at Shopify.com.
Lowe's knows your home deserves appliances you can count on. This Labor Day, enjoy big savings on LG. Get up to 40% off, plus additional savings on select major appliances, like the zero-clearance refrigerator that allows you to open both doors in tight spaces, or the range with air fry for healthier, crispier family favorites. Visit Lowe's to get these deals on LG today. Based on independent reliability surveys 2021 through 24 on select major appliances. See an associate for more details. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 9/10/25.
Listening to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
On we go into the 8th inning. And the Orioles are going to go to their bullpen once again. Yadamil Giraldo, right-hander. Let's see, Cedon Rafaela. It's the Red Sox lead 2-0. What a night for Giolito. Hamilton and Story have homered. Here's Cedon against the right-hander Giraldo. The pitch driven high and deep and foul down the left field line. Much better swing there by Cedon. He just a little bit out in front, and it's 0-1.
Didn't miss that by much. Well, ambush piece. I'll say 10-15 feet foul. That was crushed.
0-1 to Rafaela. Pitch fouled off the end of the bat. Red Sox have seen a little bit of this right-hander. Cedon taking a look for the first time. Nathaniel Lowe got him. Only time he faced him with a big fly. 0-2 to Cedon. Pitch, chopper foul on the third base side. Cedon tonight has struck out swinging and fouled out to the catcher. Do a little readjustment of his batting gloves. Pitch black skies overhead. Lights have been on the whole night. And sort of a medium crowd at Camden. 0-2 backed up on the infield. Here it is. Cedon rips one fair inside the third base bag. It'll be extra bases. He kept this one inside the line, and it is a leadoff double in the top of the 8th.
He needed that one, didn't he? Goodness. Not only does it get the results, but a hard hit ball. And in that at bat, he was very aggressive, getting the head of the bat out. He's been late a lot lately. There was clear intent to get started a little bit earlier in that at bat for Rafaela.
Well, now we'll see how the Red Sox play this. In the past, they have bunted in this kind of a situation.
I love it with Hamilton up. See if he learned from the past and maybe not thinking about bunting for a hit here, but sacrificing himself just to move the runner over.
It's a 2-0 lead. Giolito rolling along. Hamilton does not square, and he takes outside. Maybe because he's feeling it at the plate.
I was just about to say, he's also been swinging the bat decent lately. But even with a sacrifice bunt, puts pressure on the defense with the speed of Hamilton.
1-0 to Hammy. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. One of the 2 solo homers tonight. The 1-1. He bunts this time and beautifully deadens it back to the mound. Of the throw is in time, they say. I thought that was very close. That's the thing about Hamilton. Even when he gives himself up, it can be a hit. The Red Sox will not look. Beautifully done. And over to third.
He didn't square super early like you see a lot of guys do on sacrifice bunts. He did square late, but he wasn't on the move out of the box. He squared and made sure he could get that down before moving towards first base. You'd love to see him making that adjustment from the last time he tried that.
Well, and here is Carlos Narvaez with the infield in, trying to add a run here. Bullpen understandably dead quiet. The pitch to Carlos, swinging a miss. Great slider there. And it is 0-1. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan post-game show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan end of summer sales event to get your new ride. I mean, really, I know he's got power and all those things, but I'd like to see Hamilton try to bunt once every game.
Yeah. I mean, that was a bunt back to the pitcher, and he was out by a foot. Like, it was that close.
Infield in, 0-1 to Narvaez. Here's the pitch, and it is cued in front of the plate. Coming home is Cedon. He'll flip out of the glove wildly. It's a swinging hit for Carlos. Cedon scores. 3-0 Red Sox throw to second, and Carlos is out. I'm not sure why he went there. It went right back to the wall behind the plate. All in all, a very productive play. The Red Sox get a big third run.
Yeah, it was a great break on a contact play from Rafaela to beat that out at home plate. It's a big run, a huge run, as you know, late in these games. Narvaez did not recognize that the ball had gotten past the catcher, so he got a very late break. He probably should have, at that point, just stayed at first base. Ends up running into an out right there.
However, a huge one there, and now Roman Anthony. I'd like to get another look at that. It sort of looked like he got the go-ahead over at first as it skipped by. Maybe more like, hey, it did just get by him. Pretty good throw there by Jackson. Here's Roman, who takes outside. So often after a weird play like that, a guy is looking to just absolutely torpedo a ball. And you know that's what's in Roman's mind right here. 1-0, 3-0 Red Sox. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Change up, 1-1. Roman is singled, struck out, and popped out. 1-1. Roman swings and misses. That's exactly what he was trying to do. He saw the warehouse in right. Over the top of a changeup, fooled a little bit, 1-2.
Yeah, nasty changeup there. He was geared up for the fastball. That was a good pitch. Just kind of disappeared under the bat.
Schedules were released all across Major League Baseball. We'll get into that if time allows tonight. But this thing's been so well played and so fast. 3-0. Good one so far. Giolito ready. The 1-2 to Anthony is swung on and popped foul. The Red Sox will open in Cincinnati. It's the earliest ever opening day in Major League history. I believe it's March the 26th, that Thursday. Yep. I think we'll have some late spring training games with WBC teams down in Florida. And then head to Cincy. Red Sox have a lot of West Coast trips, as everyone does these days. 1-2 misses just outside, and it's 2-2. They'll finish the first half into the All-Star break with a 3-city trip that includes L.A., New York, and Chicago.
Gosh, but then a 10-game homestand right after the break.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
2-2 to Roman. Pitch. Swinging a soft ground ball on the right side. Holiday to his left. He gloves, spins, throws to first. Not in time. Infield hit for Roman Anthony. He hit it into the hole far enough. And good speed down the line. Another 2-hit night for Anthony.
Another one. He has multiple hits in 6 of his last 8 games.
He's absolutely outrageous.
Good job by Holiday just to get to that. I thought it was just going to get to the outfield, and when it softly hit like that, sometimes those are the ones that turn into doubles. Made it close.
And here now is Bregman. You know, I wouldn't necessarily rule out Roman thinking about it here. Playing with house money. 3-0 the score. Bregman ready. Giolito sets. Long hold. And he will throw to first, thinking along with us.
I think he is going to let Bregman hit because Bregman is going to try to launch.
He should. Why not? 3-0 Sox. They've done it a lot of different ways tonight. Some booming home runs and then a swinging bunt that brought home Cedon. Bregman waits. Again, the pitch is way inside and almost hit him. That will probably not sit all that well. High and tight. And it is 1-0.
Yeah, you want to. That was up there by the hands and the wrists. You don't like that.
No. Not ever, but especially not this time of year.
Yeah.
Yankees lead the Nats 3-1 in the 4th inning. 1-0 is Lowe with a slider. White Sox are helping the Red Sox a little bit lately. It's 1-0 Chicago over the Royals in the 3rd. Still very early in that one. Rangers are on the fringes of the race. They're scoreless with the Angels just underway. 2-0 to Bregman. Here's the pitch. Inside corner, they say. That looked like a ball, but called a strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, Bregman's letting them know, hey, that's off. I got that off the plate. It's not that close. They're so touchy. Right? You can't argue balls and strikes. They'll run you pretty quick. But Bregman respected around the league, especially by the umpires.
He had a case there. Anthony at first, 2-1. The pitch is lined into left field. That's a base hit. Take that. And he's aboard. You know he loves that. He's aboard for the first time tonight. And so now 2-on with 2 out for Jarren Duran. This sort of mini slump for Bregman, Will, is not going to continue. He's about to get hot. And now Chris Holt, the pitching coach for the Orioles, is out to talk things over with Geraldo.
Well, Duran's had a tough one today. 0 for 3 punch outs. I mean, obviously, Bradish was filthy. I get that. But Duran's kind of been swinging at everything today. Breaking balls, fastballs up. They haven't really thrown him a lot in the zone, yet he struck out 3 times just from chasing.
7th inning was brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers, Boston's go-to injury attorney for over 30 years. Hurt in a car work accident. Got to get Glassman. By the way, the results of our New England Chevy dealers question of the day. Not surprising. Peyton Tolley got 55% of the vote. But that might have been a little higher. It's not going to be Bueller, and it's not going to be Criswell, so we'll see.
Do people vote for Bueller?
They did.
Huh. All right, you got to watch and listen sometimes.
Here's Duran. I mean, it doesn't mean they can't want it. I want rainbows and lollipops all the time.
I'm sure you do.
2-on, 2 out, 3-0 Red Sox. The pitch to Jarren, swing and a miss. Man, changeup. He has just been swing happy, and it's 0-1.
He's seen a ton of off speed today, a ton, and just he can't lay off.
0-1. Duran waits, 2-on, 2 out. Pitch. Swinging a broken bat blooper to shallow center field. On comes Cowser, and he will get there on the run to end the inning. Red Sox leave a pair. Giolito cruising along. He's got a 3rd run behind him. 3-0, bottom 8 next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in, here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets us started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
Hi, this is Lucas Giolito. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Here's the first pitch to Vimael Machin as Lucas Giolito gets strike 1 with a fastball, and it's 0-1. 3-0 Red Sox having fun in Baltimore. The pitch is a little bit low. Change up, 1-1. Homers from Hamilton Story, and then a little swinging bunt RBI for Carlos Narvaez. Sox manufactured a 3rd run, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. He's had a great changeup tonight, his Giolito, and it's 1-2.
That one was filthy, and it was 80 miles an hour. Normally it's 83, 84. That one had a ton of movement.
Later tonight, the Mariners host the Padres. How about Cal Raleigh? 50 home runs. Joining Mickey Mantle as a switch hitter. 1-2 as a hopper to first. Lowe's got it. Giolito won't have to cover. He did anyway. And there's one down.
Fresh in from Cali with big savings at Shaw's and Star Market. California peaches, plums, and nectarines are just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon. Limit 8 pounds. Short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Here's Alex Jackson, the 9-hole hitter. Aroldis Chapman is up and throwing, so maybe they'll skip Whitlock tonight. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. It is 0-1. Bullpen report. Yeah. Brought to you by Interlock Metal Roofing. Never re-roof again. NewEnglandMetalRoofing.com. 0-1. High fly into shallow left field. Duran freezes. Over to his left. He's there to make the play. 2 down. You might not need Chapman. I mean, why not let Giolito go the distance tonight the way he's going? Who cares? It'll be the 4th time seeing the top of the order. He is rolling. Speaking of the top, here's Jackson Holliday.
In a perfect world, you get a couple guys warming up. Well, there's Chapman and someone else, and then you score a couple runs in the 9th.
Pitch to Holliday. A little bit high with a fastball. And it is 1-0. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and 3 left for the Sox. No runs, 4 hits, no errors, and only 4 left for the O's. 1-0 from Gio. A little low. That updated box score brought to you by the Mass State Lottery. Make it the best night ever. Grab your friends, pick your numbers, and celebrate the night with Keno and the Mass State Lottery. 18 years or older to play. Jackson Holliday barely qualifies for that. Here's the 2-0. That is just inside with a fastball, and it's 3-0. All the calculus would change if he loses Holliday here, especially with Gunnar Henderson looming, 2 hitters down the way. Chapman, the only man throwing in the pen. 3-0 pitch. That is low, and a 4-pitch walk. Giolito not happy with himself there. With 2 outs in the 8th inning, his first walk issued. Here comes Andrew Bailey.
Well, this would be his last guy, right? You're going to bring in Chapman to face Gunnar Henderson, it feels like.
Especially if it's in this inning.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yes.
Because he would be the tying run. About half full here at Camden Yards. Attendance report brought to you by Crispy Crunchy Chicken. If you're craving fresh sandwiches, tenders, or nuggets, Crispy Crunchy Chicken delivers. Get a location at crispycrunchy.com. Biggest hitter of the game right here in some ways, Jeremiah Jackson. He got Henderson with 2 on in the 6th inning, Giolito. Would not like to try that again. Jackson is grounded to second twice and an infield hit to third. 1 on, 2 out, 3-0 Red Sox. In this bottom of the 8th inning, Giolito nearing his end. He throws and he misses low. With a fastball, 1-0. What a security blanket it is to have Aroldis Chapman waiting in the pen. But you'd really like to give him a clean 9th. For no other reason that this late in the year you want to save him, preserve him. You don't need an up and down. But you do it if you need it. 1-0 pitch inside. He's lost it a little bit as Giolito. This stuff just not as sharp. That's 6 straight balls. He's furious with himself. And it's 2-0. Need a strike here. Backed up on the infield. 2-0. Is a changeup right in there. Isn't that interesting? When he needed one, the changeup was his comfort zone. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, Chapman's only on the up and down route once this year.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's right.
2-1. There's a ball in the dirt. He went to a slider there, and it's 3-1. Large pitch right here. Three balls, 1 strike. Tying run on deck, and Gunnar Henderson Giolito at the belt. He throws, and a swing and a miss. Big-time fastball, and it's 3-2. Figure, do that again.
Yeah, right. I feel like challenge.
You want to leave with your best bullet, don't you?
You do, but sometimes his best bullet is his changeup. So it's been really good today, but I say live with that fastball. Just challenge him up in the zone.
No matter what, you know he wants it to be a strike, his last pitch. 3-2. Here it is, and it is pop foul on the first base side. That was a fastball, and it was spoiled. He's now thrown 98 pitches. They've made him work in this eighth.
Not even that one. He was late, right? I feel like if you throw him a changeup, maybe you do him a favor and he can hook it fair. Unless it's a good one.
3-2. 1 on, 2 out. 3-0 Red Sox. Giolito. He sets. He throws, and a swing and a high fly foul. You were not kidding. He was way out in front of a changeup there, so far that it's way into the seats. It stays 3-2.
That's a 2-minute penalty for hooking. That was way over there. But now you got him in between, right? He's super early on the changeup. He's late on the fastball. I don't know if he's feeling his slider at this point in his outing.
3-2. Another one coming home. Here it is. Swing and a foul. He just got a piece of that 93 fastball running in on the hands. It's a goodbye to the home plate umpire, and this is a real battle now. We'll do it again. 3-2. Jackson's going to see at least 9 pitches.
This has been the best at bat they've had against Giolito tonight. And it just happens to come when his pitch count is above 100.
He's just trying to get across the finish line right here. Chapman is ready. He'll come in if Giolito loses Jackson. 101 pitches thrown. Deep breath on the mound. Here's another 3-2, and it is fouled back to the screen. He's emptying the tank. 94 on the corner, and Jackson really is battling.
This is always a tough at bat, right? Because you get this deep into it. Yes, you've seen all of his stuff, but also you start second guessing yourself. Okay, that's 3 fastballs in a row. I've seen his fastball. I'm on his fastball. Does he try to trick me here?
3-2. Again, here it is, fouled back. Another fastball. Is there a demon on Giolito's little shoulder saying maybe now's the time for a slider?
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be changeup before slider, just because I think he trusts it more to throw it in the zone. But he hasn't shown the slider. I think he threw 1 slider early in this at bat, but that was a wild bat.
The 11th pitch of the at bat. Here it is, and a swing and a miss. Change up, he got him. Lucas Giolito finishes with an exclamation point. His 8th strikeout, and because of it, the Red Sox go to the 9th, leading 3-0 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
Heather is a nurse practitioner from United Healthcare.
We meet patients wherever they live.
During a house call, she found Jack had an issue.
Jack's blood pressure was dangerously high.
It was 217 over 110.
So they got Jack to the hospital and got him the help he needed.
He had had a stent placed in his heart, preventing a massive heart attack.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
Hear more stories like Jack's at UnitedHealthcare.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan, area, limitation, and exclusions apply.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets it started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the dew.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
Your smart speaker to play, 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Trevor Story to lead it off in the top of the ninth. The Red Sox leading 3-0. Geraldo continues in the game. What a big pitch from Lucas Giolito. Story low and Yoshida. Here are those at-bats for the lefties against the righty. In the top of the ninth, Giolito 104 pitches. His last one maybe his best. Story takes a fastball inside, ball one. Well, Trevor set the tone for this game with his 200th career home run. Hamilton a solo shot, and the Red Sox padded their lead in the 8th. 1-0. Swinging a pop-up behind home plate into the seats, and it's 1-1.
Little bottom 8 visitor you got here.
Little man, got blue around his lips. Little cotton candy treat.
That's got to be cotton candy, huh?
1-1 to Trevor. Swing and a foul. 200 career home runs. I mean, you hope he sticks around with the Red Sox till the end of his career and gets to 300 and beyond in a Boston uniform. 1 ball and 2 strikes to him here with Nathaniel Lowe out on deck. What a remarkable turnaround this season has been for him. So the Red Sox will open their season next year with the Cincinnati Reds at the Great American Ballpark. 1-2. Pitch to Story. Line drive into left field, a base hit. Trevor has got his second hit, and he's aboard to begin the 9th inning.
That was smoked, right? Just turn around a fastball.
First baseman number 37,
That was 104 off the bat on a line to left.
What's interesting is the Red Sox will play the Yankees much earlier next year. In fact, the end of April, they come to Fenway Park.
What was it, June this year?
It was.
June 6th?
I'd like seeing them sooner during the season. Here is Nathaniel Lowe, who takes ball one. His former team is in New York right now. The Nats trail the Yankees 3-1 in the 5th inning. Sox will not have a lot of the American League East down the stretch in the month of September, which is a little unusual. 1-0. Trevor, I think he was going right there. They throw over to first. He was sort of leaning. I mean, I know you got power at the plate, but he looked sort of inclined at first.
Yeah, I hate that there's not a lot of AL East games there in the last 6 weeks or so, because that's going down the stretch. Those are the teams where you're trying to gain ground or create separation you want to play.
He goes, the throw to second, not in time, and Trevor is perfect. Did they just call him out? No. He is safe at second base. He has not been caught at second all year long. It was actually a really good pitch for Jackson to throw on, but Trevor was able to hold the bag, even though Henderson kept the tag on him.
Yeah, 23 for 23 on stolen bases. He just about came off the bag, but I think his back foot actually held the corner as that sliding mitt went all the way over, and then the foot stays on.
2-0 to Lowe is just down and in. That's unbelievable. I mean, he's such a good athlete. My leg would have fallen off if I tried to do that.
I don't know if you would have made it to second. I don't know if there would have been a close play.
I would have been out by 30 feet. 3-0 to Lowe. He's looking to hit one to the warehouse here. He takes ball 4. That is really nice from Nathaniel. They cannot have too big a lead in this spot. And the Red Sox have 2 on with nobody out for Massa. So, like we said, they open in Cincinnati and then go to Houston. Padres and Brewers come to Fenway to start things. So, Xander Bogaerts and the Pods will be the home opener on Friday, April the 3rd. And as I said, into the All-Star break, the Red Sox go on this wild 3-city trip to L.A., Chicago, and New York. And the long homestand out of the break. The pitch to Massa, swing and a miss. He was trying to launch right there, and it's 0-1.
How about this? Trevor Story, if he does end this year not being caught stealing, It'll just be the 4th season in MLB history, regardless of position, featuring 20 homers and 20 stolen bases while not being thrown out.
Wow. 0-1 to Massa. Low in the dirt.
Last time that was done, 2023, Trey Turner, he had 26 and 30. 2009, Chase Utley, he had 31 and 23 stolen bases. And then 1988, Kevin McReynolds, 27 homers, 21 stolen bases. That's the only time ever in baseball.
He's doing a lot of history making this season. 1-1 to Massa, 2 on, none out. Here's the pitch. Yoshida takes outside, 3 straight changeups, and it's 2-1.
Well, he has shown today on off speed to corkscrew himself into the ground, trying to hit a ball off the warehouse and right.
2-1. 2 on, none out, trying to put the game on ice. Here's the pitch. Massa takes way outside, and it's 3-1. So in September, the Red Sox have a road trip to Baltimore right here. That's the first weekend. And then Texas and Tampa, the last road trip, the 3rd week of September. And they close at home with Cleveland and the Chicago Cubs, which I really don't love.
Yeah, I'm with you.
3-1 to Yoshida. The pitch is swung on a miss. 4 straight changeups. 5, really, and it's 3-2. You know, I love the Cubs. It's a fun series. We love going to Wrigley, but to me, that should not be the final regular season series.
No, it shouldn't.
But it's so hard with the balanced schedule now. 3-2 to the Macho Man. The pitch, swing and a foul. Another changeup. How would he, in this spot, adjust? I mean, can he try to shoot it the other way? Seems to be kind of pulling off that pitch.
Yeah, he's so timed up on fastball, and for what reason, I don't know. He's seen one in this at bat, and it was 2 feet outside.
2 on, none out. 3-0 Red Sox in the 9th. Here's the 3-2. Massa swings and misses. Yet another changeup. That was ball 4. I mean, that was really not a good at bat.
He could not adjust to that pitch nor lay off it.
That's a spot where if he just doesn't offer, the Red Sox have the bases loaded with nobody out. Instead, here's somebody's favorite, Cedar Rafaela. 2 on, 1 out for him. It's amazing, Will. I mean, look, big league hitting is very hard. But he saw the same pitch over and over and over again and just kept on wailing away.
Yeah, that was an odd at bat for me. Like, you had to have known it was coming, especially after the 3-1 changeup.
Well, this is interesting. Tony Mansolino is now coming to the mound to make a pitching change. They're going to go to Yenier Cano. I mean, he's a flamethrower. He's not had a good season, but elite stuff. They're going to go to him to face Cedar. All right, 2 on, 1 out, 3-0 Sox in the 9th. We will come back to Camden Yards. Pitching change and slowdown in the action is brought to you by Iservay, 3-0 Sox on the Shaws and Star Market, WEI Red Sox Radio Network.
The Ford Summer Sales Event is here. Get the best deal on the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years. Ford F-Series. They do more than just get you to your destination. With top-notch capability, they're made for hauling your entire summer bucket list and finishing off your to-do list. Plus, luxurious comfort and tech for every passenger. In these trucks, the joy is truly the journey. Only at your New England Ford dealers. Based on 1977 to 2024 CY industry reported total sales.
Having health insurance is a must-have, and the Massachusetts Health Connector has a power-packed lineup in Connecticare plans that delivers. At the top of the order, lower premiums make bumpy costs affordable. The middle of the lineup is packed with low copays and no deductibles, so you can save money on everything, from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic disease like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Round out the order access to Connecticare plans now at mahealthconnector.org, and you have a winning team with you and the Massachusetts Health Connector.
Yenier Cano, who for a couple years was one of the great setup men, flamethrowers, often closer in the game. It has been erratic for him in this season, a 5.56 ERA. The Red Sox have seen him a couple times. I mean, when he's on, he can still be among the best, but a lot of walks, a lot of big misses, and some more home runs than usual. For him, the Red Sox trying to cash it in with 2 on, 1 out, and a 3-run lead in the 9th.
Yeah, he's a big ground ball guy. Between that sinker, slider, changeup combination, a lot of downward action on that sidearm delivery creates a lot of pitch is just working down in the zone. You have to get him up for it to be hittable.
So here he is to face Cedon, who ripped a double down the left field line his last time. 2 on, 1 out. Trying to really break this game open. Chapman had been the only guy throwing. Now someone else is up in the pen. I think it's Justin Wilson, which makes a lot of sense. If they bust it open, the pitch to Cedon is a ground ball to third that's going to be a double play. Machin steps on third, throws to first. Not in time.
Took his sweet time.
I don't know why he took so much time over at third. I mean, that was tailor-made. And he just sort of trotted to the bag.
Yeah, Cano actually visibly frustrated right now, kind of looking around like, what the heck just happened?
And the Orioles do want to look.
It's close, but it shouldn't have been.
Baltimore is challenging the safe call at first base.
And we will take a look at the replay. He'll still hear about this no matter the outcome. Wasn't that strong a throw either. Very close over at first. What'd you think?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Oh, man. The first couple replays I've seen, I don't think it's enough to overturn. I need to see a different angle.
The other part is, did he even keep the foot on the bag, Basayo, coming off?
It's crazy to me, like, you're that young of a player. And
ooh. Now, the last replay, I think his heel was up, and the ball did appear to hit the leather. I think.
Yeah, it's really close.
I think the last angle they just showed on O's TV.
It was odd. I don't know if for a split second, Machin thought maybe it was the third out, and then he realized, oh, I do have to go to first.
Well, but then he didn't throw it hard at all.
Well, he just kind of almost walked to third base for the force play. There was no sense of urgency. And normally,
after review, the call on the field stands. The runner is safe.
Wow.
Baltimore loses their challenge.
Yeah, you're right. Not enough. I disagree with that. I mean, I guess the only thing that could change the mind of the people in New York is that maybe they didn't have an angle that proved definitively that Cedon's bottom spikes weren't on the bag when the ball hit the glove. They'll take it, will the Red Sox.
Like a tie, right? And you're going to go with the original call there on that. But that's a play that can't happen by the third baseman.
Let's see if they can pay it off. Here's David Hamilton, who laid down a beautiful bunt his last time. Also has one of the Red Sox 2 solo homers. 2 on, 2 out, 3-0 in the ninth. Pitch is away from the catcher. A slider in the dirt, low to third. Cedon up to second. So now a hit might allow the Red Sox to stay away from Aroldis Chapman.
Which would be massive, because you can count and you remember each time that there were games in 7-1, 7-2, need 3 outs, and Aroldis Chapman has had to come into the games. You hope maybe you get the opposite effect tonight.
Yeah, pay one back in this spot. All right, 1-0 to Hamilton. They're way over to pull on the infield. He does pull on the ground for sure. 1-0, the pitch. High fly into shallow left field. Beavers is coming on. Out goes Gunnar Henderson. And at the end, miscommunication. It falls in. Lowe scores. Cedon right behind him. A disaster for the Orioles. And it is 5-0 on a defensive meltdown. 2 plays in a row by Baltimore.
Unreal. Look, Gunnar Henderson playing up the middle because of the left-handed batter Hamilton. He had to go a long ways. Beavers called him off. It was his ball, and I don't know if he looked down last second at Henderson and then looked up and had completely lost the baseball, and it landed about 8 feet behind him. It wasn't even close.
It's got to be his ball all the way.
It's what happened. I'm looking at the replay now. He looked down at Henderson, and by the time he looked up, he lost the ball, and that's going to be a double. 2-run double.
I love it. And 3 driven in for Hamilton. A pitch to Narvaez as a slider. It's going to be Wilson time in the ninth. That's another double for diabetes, brought to you in part by the Mass Health Connector and the American Diabetes Association. 1-0 to Narvaez. Pitch. Slider misses way inside. Can you imagine what Yenier Cano is thinking right now?
Just get me off the mound is what he's thinking. After what should have been an easy double play, and then just a routine fly ball to left that should have been caught.
What's been one of the hallmarks of these Orioles in this run? They've played really good defense, but not in this inning. 2-0 to Narvaez. He's going to try to punish something right here. So big if they can stay away from Chapman tonight. 2-0. Pitch is outside. I mean, you got Bayo and Crochet the next 2 days, but just in the big picture, the more nights you don't use them, the better.
Totally. Long season. He's got, he's pitched in 56 games already this year.
3-0 to Narvaez. The pitch is taken all the way for a strike. Roman Anthony's on deck. I'd love to see him one more time in this ball game. Hamilton can fly. He'll score on anything that finds outfield grass. 3-1. Pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Backhanded by Cano on the mound. He throws to first disgustedly. And the inning is over. Some misplays by the O's. The Red Sox take advantage. They put 2 up. Bottom 9 next. 5-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message once. End of message.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
After a brilliant start from Lucas Giolito, Justin Wilson is on in the bottom of the 9th inning as the Red Sox lead it 5-0. What an enormous strikeout for Giolito of Jeremiah Jackson. Set the stage for that opportunistic 2 runs for the Red Sox in the top of the 9th. And now Wilson, for the 50th time, is on the mound. Henderson, Cowser, and Basayo, big hitters in the Herb Chambers batting order, as Wilson has been a little bit up and down of late. Misses in the dirt with his first pitch, and it's 1-0.
The thing with Wilson, just that fastball is so good. He's just got to be in the zone.
1-0. Is in the zone, grounded up the middle. Story's got it, throws to first, 1 away. Herb Chambers, Alfa Romeo, Boston, Millbury, and Warwick in this 9th inning. Well, I mean, now the Red Sox, if they hold this, have got dreams of an enormous road trip. They will have been 5-1 with 2 looming in Baltimore with Bayo and Giolito.
After how it was last time they left Fenway, losing 2 straight to these guys, you're thinking, where are we going to be?
Here's Colton Cowser's strike on the outside corner.
Almost a fork in the road, right? Do you turn it on and make a run here, or does this turn into the August of the past that we've seen?
Cowser has struck out twice and grounded out. 0-1. Pitch. Swinging a foul. 0-2. How about Henderson and Cowser? The Red Sox pitchers tonight have retired them all 7 times with 5 strikeouts.
Wow. That's how you beat these guys. Those are the guys that are going to beat you. You have to circle them on the lineup cards.
How about Giolito? 8 innings, no runs, 8 strikeouts, and only the 1 walk. 0-2. Pitch high with a fastball. That was as good as he can be. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan Postgame Show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. 1-2. Pitch. Ground ball on the right side. Low has it go off his glove and carry him into right field. He was just about there to make the play. Wilson was over to cover. Might have been close at first no matter what. It's a hit with 1 down.
Yeah, the big guy left his feet. If he doesn't do it, it gets through. I don't think Hamilton had the play on it, although he was close. But That would have been Justin Wilson covering first, and a throw from shallow right from David Hamilton. If that was the case, probably hit either way.
So here's Samuel Basayo, and how big are the 2 runs in the 9th now? 5-zip. Pitch is a beauty. That's a good slider in the outside corner, 0-1.
You know, and Justin Wilson has not pitched in many games like this. It just happened to be a day he hasn't pitched in a couple because of the 2 days off he had in New York because of the games and how they went.
0-1. Ground ball on the right side, through past the dive of Hamilton. And the Orioles have 2 on with 1 out. So on we go for Kobe May. All of a sudden 2 on with 1 out. And really, 4 of the Orioles hits tonight have been total cheapies, little soft ground balls with eyes. The only real loud contact was the ball that almost got out into right center field off the bat of Beavers. Here's Mayo, and he takes a strike from Wilson. 0-1. 5-0, but Wilson's got to be careful. They still don't have Chapman throwing, which you totally get. Maybe 1 more base runner they might. 2 on, 1 out. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was a great splitter from Wilson, and it's 0-2.
You don't see him break that one out much, but against free swinging power righties, that's the perfect time to do it.
No balls, 2 strikes. Wilson checks the runner at second. And the 0-2. That is a little bit high with a slider. And it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like the split again. I mean, he's only thrown it 4% of the time this season, but that was a good one. And if you're looking for a ground ball double play, that's the pitch to do it on.
Straight away and very deep in the outfield. They don't want a ball over their heads here. 1-2. Pitch is strike 3 called. Splitter on the inside corner, and the Red Sox are an out away.
That was an odd splitter. It almost looked like a slider. He cut it, got around it a little bit. But good pitch nonetheless, right on the inside corner for strike 3. Big second out.
With Bayo and Crochet looming in the wings, Sox about to take the first 2 in this series if Wilson can get through Ryan Mountcastle, who's on to pinch hit for Beavers. Had a big year. He's hot. He's had enormous success against the Red Sox. Chapman is up in the bullpen just to play a little light catch.
He's tossing. Even his light catch is probably 92.
Yeah, just lob it on in there. 2 on, 2 out in the 9th. 5-zip Red Sox. Wilson is ready. He throws. Mountcastle swings and misses. Fastball, the best he's thrown, 95, and it's 0-1.
That was center cut, but he's got one of those fastballs that hitters have a hard time getting on top of. A lot of swings underneath that four-seamer.
0-1. Wilson, head on a swivel, he throws. That one gets away from Narvaez. A fastball that popped out of his glove. That'll probably be a pass ball. It's really not the end of the world. And the Red Sox are just not concerned about the guys on base right now.
Yeah, and just that's how much important those extra runs are. But if those runs weren't scored, we'd be looking at Aroldis Chapman in this game. It's a little ejecto mid right there.
Still very much like to keep Chapman seated, at least standing in the bullpen. 1-1, 2 down in the 9th. Orioles lead at second and third. Wilson throws. Mountcastle swings and fouls it off, and the Red Sox are a strike away.
That was a split again. It's the most I've ever seen him use it. But it looks good. Maybe we start to see more of it.
1-2. 2 down in the 9th. Wilson throws in the dirt. Another splitter. He loves it, and it's 2-2.
That's the thing with pitchers, is it's what feels right that day, what's coming out of the hand the right way. Today it's a split.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down in the 9th. Swing Swing and a miss. He got him. Wilson fans Mountcastle, and the Red Sox shut out the Orioles 5-0 tonight. Homers from Story and Hamilton. A brilliant start from Lucas Giolito, and the Red Sox have taken the first two in Baltimore.
It's a good team win right there, right? You weren't supposed to win yesterday's game. Today, you weren't sure. You knew Bradis was out there. He was going to have good stuff. He struck out 10. You still found a way to scratch a couple against him, and Giolito was lights out.
Red Sox have taken the first two in Baltimore. Nissan postgame show next on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
I don't mean to interrupt your meal, but I saw you from across the cafe, and you're the Geico Gecko, right?
In the flesh.
Oh, my goodness. This is huge to finally meet you. I love Geico's fast and friendly claim service.
Well, that's how Geico gets 97% customer satisfaction.
Anyway, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your food.
No worries. So are you just going to watch me eat?
Oh, sorry. Just a little starstruck. I'll be on my way.
If you're going to stick around, just pull up a chair.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You're listening to the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. This is the Nissan postgame show. Sun's out, deals up at the Nissan end of summer sales event.
Another great night in Baltimore. The Red Sox have taken the first two of this series, and a major reason why joins us in the Red Sox dugout right now, David Hamilton, who had one of the Red Sox 2 solo homers. David, this team is rolling along. We've said it so many times. It's kind of been a yo-yo season for you. You look very settled, very comfortable. Is it nice to be in there a little more and kind of rediscover yourself?
Yeah, no, it's been fun. This team has been on a roll, man, and it's fun to contribute a little bit.
Hey, man, I want to talk about the homer you had off Brad. Bradish had good stuff. I mean, everyone knew coming into this, the stuff he had, the slider being very good, the lefties dealing with the curveball, the fastball velo was way up. Both the homers you guys had, you ambushed them early. Was that kind of the plan?
I mean, yeah, not necessarily ambushing, but, just we want to be aggressive to the spot we're looking, and got good pitches to hit, didn't miss them.
You've been very comfortable at second base, David. I mean, your range, your athleticism, just incredible. Is that your most comfortable position? You just look so natural there.
I played a lot of short growing up, but I think recently I played a lot of second, and I'm getting pretty comfortable over there. So I would say, yeah.
Well, it's pretty comfortable playing behind a guy like Lucas Giolito, the way he's been rolling, the way he fills up the zone. And I can tell you from my experiences playing behind pitchers who are always in the zone, it's just way easier to keep you on your toes.
100%. If, pitchers are pounding the strike zone, it's pretty easy to play behind them. And, Gio pitched amazing tonight. It's really easy to play behind him.
Awesome bunt tonight in a productive spot. You get Narvi over to third. He scores on a big bunt. I'd rather Cedon over there. It's been you got so much speed, David. Even when you square to kind of move a guy, although that was a late show, it's a close play at first. Is that something you're interested in experimenting with a little bit more?
Yeah, I mean, I think I should be a better bunter than I am. That game at the Padres didn't get that one down, so. Tonight I was definitely making sure, see the ball down first and then move. I've been talking to AC and Ramon about it, just trying to, make that a better part of my game, especially because of speed.
I would say so. One last one. Boots, Scoot, and Boogie came on during the game, and we were speculating, we were thinking about the people who, Texans.
2 Texans right here.
Are you ever a line dancer, David?
Definitely not, no.
Yeah, me either, man.
I didn't think so. All right, we appreciate the time. Good going. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's David Hamilton. A hard no.
Hard no.
Come on.
What? It's big down there at San Marcos and Austin where you went to school.
Yeah.
Obviously down on 6th Street. Come on now.
I mean, if I can do it, he would do it, but it's not his thing.
You can do it. Did you do it well?
No.
Don't lie. Your wife's right here.
She's awesome at it.
Well,
she's got about 19 pairs of boots, and the Red Sox line dance their way to a 5-0 win here in Baltimore. Christian Arcan is going to have the rest of the Nissan Postgame Show. The Red Sox are rolling along. Pat Malley was awesome here in the booth. And, of course, Joe Braverman, the executive producer of Red Sox baseball on the radio, was back at the flagship WEEI. Fun one tonight. 200 career homers for Trevor Story. 5-0 win. And, oh, by the way, Bayo and Crochet waiting to pitch games 3 and 4. The Red Sox are a season best 13 games over 500. We'll watch the scoreboard. Looks like the Yankees are going to beat the Nats. We'll see about the Blue Jays. They were rolling over the Twins, but the Mariners still very much in play, and the Royals too. Good night in Baltimore. The Red Sox win at 5-0. Talk to you tomorrow night right here on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Lowe's knows how to help you save. This Labor Day, get up to 40% off select Whirlpool laundry appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off select Whirlpool laundry pairs that were made to match with complimentary features and styles. Save on Whirlpool laundry that was made to keep the day moving. This Labor Day at Lowe's. Valid through 9/10. Selection varies by location. Savings vary based on purchase amount. See Lowe's.com for details.
United Healthcare nurse Crystal checked in on a patient.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell in her voice that she was struggling.
Crystal knew she needed help.
And I knew that this is very serious. This is like septic. This is life-threatening.
And she knew just what to do.
And I called the hospital and said, she's coming in, here are her labs.
And got her the help she needed.
I see my role at United Healthcare as a life-saving role.
Hear more stories like Crystal's at UHC.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
Choosing a bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drink that's all flavor and just 100 calories? Easy. Choosing between creamy vanilla, double chocolate, and sea salt caramel flavors? A little harder. Try the delicious new Starbucks Frappuccino light drinks. Look for them wherever you buy groceries. Start with Starbucks coffee.
Ooh, Gecko, I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app. Could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
With just 3 days to Labor Day weekend, now's the time to grab some friends a bathing suit, grab an ice-cold Mountain Dew Baja Blast with a wave of tropical lime flavor, and make the most of every moment that's left in the season. Because the last blast of summer deserves the bold blast of refreshment that always gets it started.
With lots to do. Give me a river, give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. Give me the sunshine, give me a dew.
Do the do.
Christian Arcan Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan End of Summer Sales event to get your new ride. Visit your local store or nissanusa.com today. Red Sox riding the wave right now. They take down the Orioles, blank them by a score of 5-0 in Baltimore. Red Sox have now won 5 out of their last 6 and are cruising as the team ahead of everybody in that wild card race and trying to make some ground up in the AL East on the Blue Jays. Doesn't look like that's going to be happening tonight. In fact, you heard Will and Will talking about it. Every time the Red Sox win a game, it seems like the Blue Jays do as well. They're up 4-2 over the Twins. We'll go around the scoreboard here in just a minute, but got to talk about Lucas Giolito and what a stud he was tonight. One of his better starts of the entire season. 8 innings. 8 scoreless innings, I should say, only 4 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. He threw 104 pitches, and he ended this one in style in that 8th inning, a 11-pitch at bat with Jeremiah Jackson, which you weren't really sure how that one was going to go. And he comes out of it with a strikeout, his 8th of the night, and just a nails performance in general from Giolito, who, since the All-Star break, had not really been quite as sharp as he was prior to that. His ERA up almost an entire full run from his pre-All-Star break ERA, but not a problem tonight. Looked like his vintage self, looked like his best self in this game here against this Baltimore team that that he's had success against in the past. It's not like this is a surprise, but to see him go out there and shut him out like that, an Orioles team that has been giving all sorts of playoff teams trouble lately, that was really, really great to see. Also, really great to see David Hamilton. How about David Hamilton and the run that he's been on lately? He's been putting together some really nice games, some really nice at-bats, and while Kyle Bradish was dealing out there for the most part, 10 strikeouts for him in his first game back since coming back from Tommy John surgery. Hadn't pitched in the majors in 14 months. He goes 6 innings, 10 strikeouts. He did allow 2 home runs, though, a solo shot to Trevor Story and the solo jack to David Hamilton. And keep an ear out. You may be hearing more about that a little bit later on, because how often do we get to really go on and on about David Hamilton and the run that he's on? But right now, you can't deny it. He has been a integral part of the offense over the course of this streak that they're on here, the Red Sox, having won 5 out of their last 6. Giolito picks up the win. He improves to 9-2. Bradish, despite pitching very well for a guy who hasn't been out there in over a year, takes the loss, his first loss in his first appearance of the season. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Tonight, Red Sox pitchers had 10 strikeouts, 8 for Giolito, 2 for Justin Wilson, who pitched the 9th inning. That's another $500 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. For every double the Red Sox hit, we donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association. Brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. 2 doubles tonight, one from Ceddanne Rafaela and one from David Hamilton, which quite frankly was a routine fly ball out to left field. But listen, I'm not the official scorer. I'm just the guy doing the postgame show. And that was a double, according to him. So a double for David Hamilton, part of a tremendous night at the Dish. And that brings our total up to $10,800. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this year, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.com and donate your car today. That's Cars with a K. I told you about the home runs already. Both solo shots, number 21 on the year for Story, number 4 on the year for Hamilton. That means another $80 going to Cars for Kids. Still to come here on the Nissan Postgame Show, we'll get you your McFarland Energy Play of the Game. We'll look at our Subaru of New England scoreboard, and we'll let you know about the rest of this series. 2 more games to go here against Baltimore, starting tomorrow at 6:35. That's all coming up next here on the Nissan Postgame Show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan End of Summer Sales event and get your new ride. Visit your local store or nissanusa.com today.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Deborah had to have surgery.
I had hip surgery in November of 2024.
Her United Healthcare nurse, Crystal, checked on her.
We do a routine call after surgery, and I could tell that she was struggling.
Deborah needed help.
My infection markers were through the roof.
And Crystal knew what to do.
I called the hospital and said she's coming in.
And got Deborah the help she needed.
Crystal and United Healthcare saved my life.
Hear more stories like Deborah's at uhc.com. Benefits, features, and/or devices vary by plan area. Limitation and exclusions apply.
So, I was just parking my car, and then I saw you. The gecko. Huge fan.
I'm always honored to meet fans out in the wild.
The honor is mine. I just love being able to file a claim in under 2 minutes with the Geico app.
Well, the Geico app is top-notch.
I know you get asked this all the time, but could you sign it?
Sign what? The app? Yeah, sure.
Oh, that means so much. Oh, it rubbed off the screen when I touched it. Could you sign it again?
Anything to help, I suppose.
You're the best.
Get more than just savings. Get more with Geico.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar. The better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
This is a 15-second test message. It's Tuesday evening. Your closest location is Washington, D.C. You are using a desktop device. You have heard this message 6 or more times. End of message.
You've got burgers on the grill, ribs dripping in sauce, corn with a little char. Yeah, it's go time. Now crack open an ice-cold Pepsi. That first sip, boom! Flavor level unlocked. Every bite hits harder, every spice sings louder, every smoky note bolder. So fire up the grill and grab a Pepsi, because food doesn't just need a beverage. Food deserves Pepsi.
Save big this Labor Day at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 40% off select Whirlpool appliances. Plus, get an additional 20% off select Whirlpool kitchen appliances. With innovations that help you take on every load, meal, and moment. Shop Whirlpool appliances that keep the day moving. Save during Labor Day at Lowe's. Valid through 9/10. Selection varies by location. Savings vary based on purchase amount. See Lowe's.com for details.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
David Hamilton leads off. See if he drops it like it's hot. He drives one high and deep into right field. It is way back. It is gone over that high wall. Now, a fan did reach out. I think it was out of here anyway. And David Hamilton launches, and it's 2-0 Red Sox.
David Hamilton dropping it like it's hot. Thank you very much, Will Fleming. That's a new drop for us on the night show. And you're listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. Don't let summer slip away. Hurry into the Nissan End of Summer Sales event to get your new ride. Visit your local store or nissanusa.com today. That was David Hamilton's 4th home run of the year. Don't look now, but Hamilton's having himself a decent little month of August. Decent, not great. I mean, listen, he's a home run there. That is a couple of runs batted in as well. Batting average, OPS, and 743 coming into this game here. That's going to improve with his numbers tonight. He was 3 for 5 in that game Saturday against the Yankees. Went 1 for 3 on Thursday in the opener against them as well with a couple of walks. He's been contributing. David Hamilton has been contributing one way or another, and for those reasons, that is your McFarland Energy play of the game. Upgrade your air conditioning system before the summer rush at McFarlandEnergy.com. It could have been the Trevor Story home run, as that was really the winning run if you think about it. But I'm going to go ahead and give it to Hamilton. Hamilton has been coming on lately, and Story's gotten the play of the night plenty of times. Red Sox got some more runs later on in the 8th inning. Carlos Narvaez grounding into a fielder's choice that scored Ceddanne Rafaela. Then Hamilton again with an RBI double, and that scored Nathaniel Lowe and Ceddanne Rafaela in the 9th inning, as the Red Sox getting some extra chances there with some terrible defense by the Orioles. Somehow they were not charged with any errors, despite what should have been a routine double play and a routine fly out to left field. Neither one of those ended up happening, and the Red Sox score a couple of more runs, which get charged to both Geraldo and Cano. But David Hamilton, what can you say? A very, very nice day at the dish for him in particular. Certainly, as you look at the final numbers, which I'm pulling up right now, David Hamilton with 2 for 3 from the plate, 3 runs batted in with the home run, and that brings his bat